There's a curious, happy little chappy there next to you. Is it protecting your dice?
With the that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a bone demon?
He's a bone devil.
Got a fair few of them now.
Do they get offended if you call a demon a devil?
I don't know. I'll bring him in. We can ask him. Okie dokie. So, we pick up this one then with a bunch of semi-familiar characters and some lesser-known ones. Quickly go around the table and describe what you look like. We'll start over here with Ross. Who are you going to be tonight, Ross?
Tonight, Bob, I'm going to be Emerald. He's fairly tall, 6'4", he's got neat shoulder-length brown hair, blue eyes, tan skin. Is a follower of gods which may want to destroy the world.
Mm-hmm.
And the universe and everything.
I'm Rasvin Jr.
Rasvin Jr.
Solid 6'1", wizard in training. Not very good at it. Wearing like this chain, and I've got like an old rag. It's like a wizard cloak of me that I've like crocheted. Like different items.
You've crocheted as well.
I crocheted, there's like a little dagger on and a little ladder that I've like drawn onto it.
Okay.
I've also got a shield and I've got a leather glove that's got a painted fireball on it.
Oh. Okay.
So it's Wolfgar, very tall human, 6'3". Don't normally do the heights, but I did this time. Olivey skin. Can't really see his face though because he wears a low, wide brimmed hat. Shadows his face. He's got a huge spear. Pike even.
So in place of the cauldron this time you got
Yes,
just a large hat.
No faces, they're difficult to paint the eyes.
No one can paint the eyes. No one, I tell you. Devin.
Bellatrix, barbarian. She's as tall as humanly possible you can be for a human. She's basically an Amazonian beauty. Think of, Xena the warrior princess. Muscular, doesn't wear much clothes, and is recent converted to Imogen now. She's been recently baptised, so yeah.
Oh. I think I just saw a photo of a basketball player who was 7'7".
Yeah.
He was tall enough to just put it straight in there.
Amazing.
But he looked like a bunch of sticks just put together because he was so out of proportion.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to be proportionalised.
You're going to be proportioned. 7'7", but super in proportion.
Yeah.
So you're Shaq O'Neal.
Pretty much, yeah.
What are you saying?
She's an Amazonian beauty, so it's got to be all proportional for that.
I feel,
Shaq's pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
He's got some good features.
would you describe him as Amazonian?
Bank account's a pretty good feature as well.
I feel that Bellatrix is self-described. I'm an Amazonian beauty. Okay, all right.
Everyone else seems to think she's beautiful. She constantly gets hit on.
Is that because no one else is arguing though?
Never be afraid when they're saying it. That's what we're getting at here.
No.
All right, Josh.
Gwaine is a
First character to you and me. New Year's resolutions and all that.
is a level 5 dwarf barbarian paladin mix.
Okay. How tall?
I haven't actually written that down.
It
Average
seems
dwarf
to be
height.
very important.
We'll go for
tonight.
average dwarf height.
Average
I haven't
dwarf
actually written
height.
that bit down. Yeah,
I see.
is a stout little dwarf with bright rosy red cheeks, with what seems to be thick,
Is he a
coarse.
Christmas dwarf?
Yes, I think Santa but smaller. Thick, coarse ginger hair woven into many braids from his beard to his head. So it's going head to beard. Sorry. Oh yeah, I did put average height for what you'd imagine a dwarf. And seeming to be not too old, yet he certainly doesn't look young by any stretch. He's fashioned with fine dwarvish weaponry and now actually a large, cumbersome, what looks like a stone boulder with a stick coming out of it.
A stone boulder with a stick coming out of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was, wasn't it?
I don't know. Just
Yeah.
the way you described that, I feel like the boulder is the bit he holds.
It could well
I think
be.
of a stick with a boulder on the end of it.
Could well be that way round. Whatever's effective. He does also seem to have a lot of grease stains down him, and he does have a very pungent smell of the tavern near him, which is a mixture of the meats, bread, beer, and some off stuff as well.
Okay, we'll all be off eventually if it's just spilled down in front of you. Being an average dwarf, I don't think canonically we've ever established what the upper and lower limits are for dwarf height.
Oh, what would you, as the DM, establish the upper and lower limits are for dwarf height?
No, I feel like they've got to be taller than excuse me, Pop.
Taller than Pop?
Yeah, taller than Pop. Pop, the halfling.
Okay.
They're going to be taller than a halfling and a gnome, haven't they? I think the minimum of a dwarf is...
Probably lower end was about 4 foot for a dwarf, and you're probably looking 5'5" for a tall dwarf.
Okay,
So
so
they're an Amazonian dwarf.
Amazonian dwarf. Would you describe yourself as Amazonian?
No,
Or just delivered by
He
Amazon?
is not an Amazonian, and he is not beauty.
You're more of like a Timu
Yeah,
dwarf.
he is the podgy fat man you see in Wetherspoons.
Oh, I know. I've got him exactly. Exactly. He's there on Sunday morning. It's 9 a.m. He's got a pint.
Yeah, he hasn't washed his clothes all week, and he's been there every morning.
Yeah, he's got that T-shirt on that's super stretched, like the neckline is all the way down to
And when he stands up to the bar, you can see the belly poke out the bottom.
Yeah, I know him exactly.
Yeah, that's what he is. So I'd say probably I'd go 4 foot. If 4'9", 4'10". If 4 foot's the lower end, and then 5.5 is the top. Okay,
And
yeah,
that's
4
what he
foot.
puts on his Tinder, isn't it?
No, he tells 5'5" on his Tinder.
Of course. Dwarf Tinders. Oh no, yeah, they can't ask for 6 footers on there, can they? Dwarves will never get a look in.
Yeah, it's just Dinder. That's what it is. The dwarf Tinder.
They wouldn't tend to be Forge or some sort, wouldn't it? Forger.
I'm
No,
going to say
can't be that.
minor, but that doesn't.
Okay, it's morning. Myste-Hass Marketplace. This time of day, most of the traders, market stall holders, are bustling around, moving their wares from the warehouses or establishments they haven't kept at night in wagons and so on to populate their stalls. Rows of exotic fruits and less exotic vegetables. Meats are being hung, some cooked, some raw. Lengths of rope, animals in cages, tools, everything you could want in an overcrowded marketplace. In the last few months, Myste-Hass has seen a swelling of people such as never before. The town is always full. The marketplace, there's no shortage of people that need supplies. Every street and side street is occupied. Months ago, the town was overrun by an enemy. Many buildings were abandoned, but after that, there were plenty of places to take up. Now not a single building remains. Extra buildings have been wedged in between old buildings in order to make some accommodation. What used to be the area between the inner and outer walls is now filled with buildings. Used to be tents. Now it's built buildings, some cases 3 or 4 stories high, hanging over each other. A couple of those buildings now are tall enough to peer over the battlements outside. Everywhere you look, people are flocking to Myste-Hass from the other places in the world. No surprise. The mainland seemingly consumed by war. Those in the wildlands always surging south. Issues of orcs and undead abound. Safer to move to the new land where wealth is plentiful and seemingly stability has come. You could go there, you can make a new life for yourself. Carve out a new piece of land if you can ever get out of the city. Perhaps some farmland. A lot of work has been done to secure the peninsula, and now it's finally stable. Most of the worst of the creatures that were here have been pushed north and east. Lizard folk no longer occupy the wetter lands to the east. The North Woods have seemingly been cleared. The hills and mountains nearby, seldom a creature is seen there. They're out there for sure, but in the mountains, far beyond, past Briudor. The city is safe and prosperous. You find yourself at this time in the morning, moving through the marketplace, when the first tremor comes. It takes you by surprise, having to reach out and grab something to steady yourself as the ground shakes. Some lanterns hung on posts nearby sway. It's the smallest of shakes. Although, magic aside, you've not been prone to any yourself in the time you've been here. Voices scatter across the marketplace. Concern peals out. But it was only for a moment. And then the voices resume back at their steady pace they were before as the wares are being resettled. Small group of militiamen move through the crowd, checking on people. Older lady has fallen. One of the militia guards helping her up, making sure she's okay.
Have these militiamen got the tabards on?
They do. Most of the militia were lost recently, but now looks like some have been reinstated. The town square is dominated by the halls, only overshadowing the Temple of Fate.
Underground did like any slates or anything like that come off of any of the buildings, or was it?
It was a fairly minor thing. You look around at the roofs, it seems like everything is intact aside from the just the destabilising part of it. Just about ready to put it aside and move on with your day. You have a path ahead of you, and you're sure to step onto the right foot. There's only 1 footstep forward you step when the tremor returns, more severe than before, enough to knock over one of the nearby market stalls close to where you are. Slates do fall from a roof nearby. More than that, one of the columns in front of the halls, 4 columns before the halls, one of those shatters part way down, falling forward, top part of it splitting and landing across the steps, scattering across the floor, hitting 4 or 5 people.
How narrow you're in the marketplace?
You're in the marketplace.
So it's quite open here.
Mm-hmm.
What? And the Temple of Fate, where's that?
If the halls are here, Temple of Fate is over to its left, on the left-hand side of the marketplace. Directly opposite the halls is a road that leads down towards the sea. Right hand leads off to the western gate, which leads into the western quarter. As the shake persists, I'd like everybody to make a Dex saving throw.
13.
Well. Five.
4.
10.
10.
Excellent.
Excellent.
All right. All of you are taken by the impact of this shake. It does not abate immediately like the first one does, increasing with intensity. The point you are, there's a well in the centre of the marketplace. The ground opens up where the well is. The well just disappears, the walls of it dropping straight down into a chasm. It opens in a line, stretching diagonally from one side of the marketplace to the other, starting at the doors to the Temple of Fate, going all the way across and then diagonally, cutting off the road which leads down to the southern docks, right on a line where you all stand.
I'm going to breathe in a little bit so my belly's not hanging over.
You all fall,
That didn't work.
along with several other of the townsfolk. You drop. There are cobbles and stones dropping down on either side of you as you fall. It feels like you've dropped for an immense amount of time. Time slows as you all fell
Into the
into the hole.
Into the chasm.
Yeah.
I shout
Into the
feather.
crevice.
I can't cast
You hit a stone floor hard. Take 6 points of damage, everybody. Several other people have fallen at the same time of you. You're in what it felt like you were dropping for a long time. You're only about 12 feet below the surface as you look up. As you're looking, dust and debris are falling in on top of you. You're having to cover your eyes partially. You can see there are people around you while you're in some sort of room that's down here, and it looks like the shaft that was part of the well is split open. You can see that curved wall of where the well goes. There are several doors off this chamber, light spilling in from the top into this, only from the one angle because the sun's coming up at this point. So it's really lighting one half of the room, leaving the other half in darkness. You can hear, my leg! You see people starting to crowd around the opening.
Does this look like a...
Take Prince Thing's kite shields and start holding it above my head, and if there's anybody close to me, kind of like...
Okay. A couple of other people, a child comes nearby, gets under that.
Yes, come round if you need to.
Alright.
Does this look like a cellar of something, or does it...
Looks like it had a vaulted ceiling, stone archways. This does not look like a cellar.
Oh, okay.
And this would be in the centre of the marketplace as well, so there'd be no building over the top of this.
Any tunnels that start leading off?
It looks like there's 4 archways that you can see.
Could I go to the person who said my leg?
Yeah. It's an older guy there. He's holding on to his leg. Obviously broken his ankle by the look of it. I've got some experience in this area. He's grabbing hold of his leg. He's trying.
Okay, sir.
No, I'm not okay. Look at it. Look down his ankle. His foot is at an unfortunate angle. They generally shouldn't go that many degrees outwards. Oh, he's trying to stand up.
Stay down, sir. Your wounds.
Oh, thank you. Immediately, he gets up, puts his weight fully on the ankle. You hear ah! He collapses, falling straight down sideways. Ah! God! Ah!
It takes a while for the magic to kick
It
in.
must have been far worse than I thought.
We need a much more powerful doctor.
Oh God, it feels worse. I think the other one's done as well. As this commotion's going on. Are you alright down there?
So, I'm going to stand up,
Yeah.
right, because I'm pretty tall.
You just look at
Yeah, right.
12 foot 5.
I'd imagine I'm around about 7 foot, I would probably say.
Okay.
Right, so
Alright.
I've got a good 4 feet or so
Yeah.
above me. Is there anyone, like a child or anything around by me?
Yeah, there's a couple of children in
Right, I'm
here.
going to say kids on my shoulders because they're about the same height. Go up and people can pull them out.
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh, I'm fighting. Fuck. This ain't gonna happen. Children,
The
come on my
7 foot
shoulder.
tall, beastly Amazonian.
Amazonian Beauty, I think it was.
Oh, it's perspective. Beauty's the eye of the beholder and all that.
Straight roll. 2.
The 2 children that are nearby run screaming to hide under Elril's shield.
I'm trying to help you.
Okay. Elril, as you glance back and see Bellatrix standing, dust has smeared all down her face in streaks.
Yes, stay here, children. She is quite scary when she Has anybody got some rope?
Yeah.
Other end, I think.
Oh.
Who said that? I can't see the person in the crowd.
God damn it, Elril, I'm not
Oh.
the... Why am I stuck down here with you?
Throw your rope up and can you help us up there?
Yes. I'll get some rope from this store over
We've
here.
got rope here.
Well, this rope's up here.
It's probably
Throw it down. Hurry
probably
up.
best I can't find my rope.
Get everybody together. You, sir, give me some rope. The rope is for sale. No, I need some rope. Obviously, debate going on as some salesman is trying to.
You said you had rope.
Yes.
Throw it up. Get some people to grab hold.
Just coming back down.
Make a dex check for me, please.
It just like slaps the side of the wall.
I've never thrown anything before.
What have I done?
It's gonna be good.
21.
21.
Oh, that's good.
Still my first
Inexplicably, you grab hold of the end of the rope and flick it up. It arcs over the top and catches on something. Pull on it. Some resistance.
Old man, how's your upper body strength?
I just can't.
It's fine, I've got you. I'll grab the rope, hold on to him, say, help me up.
Okay, make an athletics check on this one, please.
20.
All right. You put your arm in him. You grab his arm and pull him up, taking the bulk of the weight away from his legs. Wrapping your arm around the rope, you call to be pulled. The rope is gently hoisted, and as you get up, it's only a short distance, it's 12 feet. There are 5 guys up there. Wrap the rope around one of the posts that has a lantern on, and they're pulling it up. You get to the top, put your hand over, and pull yourself, and then the guy you were helping over.
Rest now.
As you do, a couple of priests come, pulling the man to the side, and start assessing his injuries. So you're up the top now, and you're looking down at everybody else in there. It looks like now you're up in this main part, pandemonium. Part of several of the buildings have fallen under the stress of this quake. A number of the market stalls are down, with sellers desperately trying to pull everything together. You can hear some distant screams from elsewhere in the city. It looks like the militiamen that there are running around madly in a panic, trying to help everybody.
How are we getting on with the rope? I was like, usher the children towards.
Right,
some
I'll help
genius
with
rope.
the lifting of the people.
I'm getting
See that rope
impatient
over
of
there,
this one
children?
rope.
Climb up it. Get yourself to safety.
Okay.
Gwaine, help them. Bellatrix,
Just in the corner.
stay where you are.
No, I am literally going to assess the wall to see if I can climb up it.
Well, the chasm is pretty much in the centre of the ceiling. The walls are quite far away from where the opening is.
Yeah, like it's like bits like rock climbing.
Mm-hmm.
So like bits like that to go up.
I mean, you can go up the walls, but then you'll have to climb upside down on the ceiling to get to where this hole
Oh,
is.
it's like that then. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Fuck that. Fine.
Grab the rope I've got as well,
Okay.
and offer it to you to throw up.
He's already up.
He's already there.
Oh yeah, you want you.
Rope tied. Climb that one.
Well, if more ropes, you know, more people getting up. Okay, well I'll give it a go. Throwing up some rope as well.
Yes, that's it. Throw the ropes. Gwaine, where's that rope?
I put it in there this morning, and then I went to the pub, and then
Make me a roll, please.
I can't find it.
What's that against?
That was a dex.
12.
12. That's fine. You throw your rope up. As you're at the top, you see this other rope. A woman grabs hold of that, quite a hefty-looking woman, broad of shoulder and of hips. She grabs it and she pulls the rope, looking around for someone to try and help her, but she breaks it. You feel your rope go quite tight.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
She looks like, yes.
Call if you need help.
I'm coming up then,
Okay.
and I'm gonna begin.
I'm going to need an athletics check from you, please.
11.
Okay. Put your weight on it, wrap your legs around and start to haul yourself up. You see the woman immediately slide along the floor. The rope dips a bit, but then she skids along on her feet, falling back onto her arse to try and get some leverage. Yes, help! I do need help.
I'll reach over and help hold it up.
Okay. Raspin Jr. obviously reaches over one-handed. Can you make an athletics check as well, please?
22.
22. So you come over with your additional help, which you feel like you're taking the bulk of it off this woman. You feel some more tightness and you're immediately jerked up a bit. You're pulled up to the hole. Your hand come up and you can pull over. You can see Raspin Jr. and this heavy-set woman helping Liz sweat on her forehead. She looks in a bit of a state.
My thanks. And them to them as well, my thanks.
Yeah, are you okay?
I am now. Thank you for releasing me from down there.
How many people are stuck down there?
Quite a lot. Yes, quite a
Anyway, I'm going to be getting on with my day. Good day to you.
Could I throw some rope up and I'd say, someone come and save Bellatrix. Can
All right.
someone grab the rope for me?
Go for it.
What
Throw
do
me,
you
throw me a rope. Dex.
That is... So is it athletics or dex for
Dex for this.
Okay, so that would be +5. So that is... Oh, flicking hell. That's 11.
Okay. From where you are, you see this other rope come up on the other side. It lands loosely over this withered-looking goat.
I'm going to kill goat, aren't I?
It's going to be raining
It's
goats.
all rib cage, eyes bulging. It looks as startled as anyone to have a rope suddenly slap it on the head. You took on the rope?
I'll do a slight tug.
Yeah. Okay, you took on it. You see the goat's head go, and pulls back against this rope that's wrapped around its horn.
Oh, I feel sorry.
You feel some resistance.
Fuck it,
Do
yeah.
we see this?
Yeah, it's on the opposite side of the chasm to where you are.
How wide is the chasm?
Chasm's about 15 foot across.
I believe in the game.
I believe.
That's not going to jump the distance, is it?
I'll go towards the goat and cast enhanced strength.
Okay. Can you give me an intelligence check, please, Raspin Jr.?
Oh dear.
Absolutely confident you can cast enhance ability. With a 3, yeah, you're not even aware it's a touch spell. You fully Emperor Palpatine it.
Well, this poor goat has got this man across the chasm going at him. He's got a rope wrapped around his head.
Okay. Alright, okay. So you can climbing it, Bellatrix.
Yeah, go on.
Give me an athletics check, please.
Oh, come on, I'm throwing so bad today. Yes! Natural 20 + 6.
Okay. I mean,
I'm going to get in the first one.
that is only really a strength check of you versus
I
the
know.
goat.
I'm going to like yank his freaking head off. Oh my god. Why did I get in the first one? I wasted that.
Okay. Let's see how far the goat goes. Alright, so the goat gets a 6.
Yeah. Versus 26.
26.
Alright. You see the rope go taut on the goat. Enhance ability. You watch as this rope pulls taut on the goat's horn. The goat's head is violently turned to one side. It slugs to the ground, neck broken. With a second yank on the rope, the goat's body across the surface and disappears down the hole. Bellatrix, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Oh, yeah, he's going to see if it lands on me then. Oh, that's alright. 21.
Alright. You see the goat crest the opening and dropping towards you. You dive to the side as this goat hits the ground hard where the rope was. And the rest of your rope...
It's the apocalypse! It's raining goats! We're all gonna die. I mean, hey, children.
Well, that didn't kind of go to plan.
You tried though.
Is the goat gonna be okay?
The goat's just sleeping.
Why did the monster kill the goat?
The goat
I'm quite
has...
famous. That's the thing. It's like a scandal.
Covered in shit at the moment.
Yeah, true.
The goat was already on its last legs. It will make a good meal for someone tonight.
So it's gonna wake up?
No. Climb the rope. Get out of this hole. Where are your parents?
God, I feel like that's an intimidation check.
I'm quite intimidated.
Climb the rope.
Elril,
Not very
Sammy.
good
The
intimidation check.
lotion.
10.
Long and short of it is, bit by bit, with the help of townsfolk outside, despite the early issues, one by one, people are helped out the hole.
Do we stay in school?
We all at the hole now.
Yeah. Everybody's helped bit by bit.
Okay.
Well,
I think it takes another hour ultimately to get everybody out.
It sounds really bad, but can I take the goat out with me?
Yeah, pull the goat out.
Right, I'm just going to leave it on the side now. I feel bad leaving it in the hole, that's why.
Somebody's goat.
Exactly.
I'm thinking Elril and I would help everyone out, so we were the last two in before we go.
Yeah, eventually get everybody out, the children.
Can we peer down? Just stand where we are, just peering down the corridors. Is there any like light or iconography on these archways?
Yeah, make a perception check.
I don't think that's gonna matter. 9.
Nine. No. You don't see I object to the comments on this video which is saying sounds like he fell 1.5 feet, the guy who broke his ankles. No. From here, with the archways being all in shadows as they are, you can't. You can always go back down.
I mean, it's interesting it being underneath the marketplace. It's not a cellar. I don't know what's here. Shouldn't be here.
Why should?
It's in the middle of the marketplace. Who builds an underground thing next to a well in a market, underneath the middle of a marketplace? Someone that wants to hide something, that's who.
Or if the marketplace was built after it and then just built over it.
I mean, could it be part of that tunnel system we used before?
Probably.
I don't feel comfortable exploring just us two. You run into anything.
No, that would be foolish. We can get the others down here, or we can go up and
There's 4 ways. Though. Which way do we go?
the right way.
Oh God, you still on that?
You there? Is everybody okay?
Yeah, we're just making sure there's no one else down here. We don't want anyone leave any injured.
Any more injuries?
We're just checking.
Either of you?
No, I'm 2 legs, 2 toes. Wait.
You, sir?
I am fine, thank you. Thank you for checking.
How's everybody up here?
Alright.
Goat could be doing better, but
Goat is the least of our concerns. Dumb animal. You milk it, you eat it. You people are more important, by far.
Yeah, I didn't quite realise that goat wouldn't be able to handle. But, you know, it is what it is.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not with the goat.
You look terrible.
Well, have you got a washcloth?
No, not carrying a washcloth. Are you injured?
No.
Well, you should go and get yourself cleaned up. You look terrifying.
Well, that's why I'm here. Have you got a washcloth?
No, I don't carry a washcloth.
Peasants.
I am not a peasant. Are you injured, Madame Sir?
No, I am not injured, no.
All right.
Madame Sir.
Well, yeah, he's quite shorter than me, so... maybe.
The same man is taking control of a few of the people, and he's going around everybody. Are you injured?
He will look like he's very much hiding the fact he's injured.
Okay.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Triage. That's the triage they're doing. Moves us straight onto nature. You okay?
I'm actually a little hurt, yeah.
A little hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a religious preference?
No.
Calls over a priest. Where are you hurt?
I hurt my pinky finger last week I hit it in a door. It's just really...
Do you have any injuries related to the fall?
Oh. Just aches, you know.
Well, there's a limited amount of divine power, and if it's just an ache, I don't think we should. When there are other people more severely injured, I'm sure your pinky will get better in time, and your aches will soothe. But
Thank
when
you.
it comes to
Thank you,
using the power of the gods, perhaps on more seriously injured people.
Okay, thank you. Please check out the goat to see how it's doing.
Of course. The priest, who's quite short for a human. He's at the he's short for a human, but at the maximum height for a canonical dwarf.
So 5'5".
Yeah, it's a 5'5" human, and he makes his way to each of the children. Where, in the cases where somebody's seriously injured, he lays a hand on them, and they're thanking him. Parents are finding children, and so on. Yeah, but that's all.
Oh, I think let's go up and see if we can get anyone to come down. If there's nothing interesting up there to do, I was only going to go to the pub anyway, but this already seems more fun. I also remember what happened to my rope. We tied Dirty Jerry down to the docks with it last night. It was fucking hilarious. He's probably shitting himself this morning, I can tell you, after that quake. But yeah, I reckon go up. We could see if we could get someone else, some other guys down here.
You've left a man tied to a rope in the dock.
Oh, it was hilarious. We got him drunk first. We loved it. He asked for it. It was his place to be.
Yes. And which god is it that you worship again?
Yeah, same as you, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually that. Got it.
Came with you on the mission, didn't he?
It was obviously meant to happen.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
We should definitely get out of here.
Yeah. This doesn't feel right, though. But as long as there's nothing bad up there, and we can grab a few more people, I think, yeah, can maybe come down here and explore. I agree with you.
After you.
Okay. Go on.
There's 3 ropes, isn't there?
Grab onto the rope as a heavy-set dwarf.
Well, there were 3 ropes. I mean,
ropes.
there's 2 ropes, but it depends whether they left their ropes down there or not.
You could...
I would have been helping people up.
Yeah.
I'd have seen these two still here.
Okay, that's fine.
You can pull me up now!
A few people at the top will help lend weight to it, so the 2 of you manage to lift yourself up, getting to the edge of this lip.
And I'll call for a priest. I need a priest! I need a priest!
The short priest, Reserva. What's the nature of your injury?
It's a delicate matter. I fell on my arse.
Let me have a look at it.
Middle of everything, undo belt, turn around, pull trousers down. and it had been, assumably as I fell, I would have, being the shortest, I would have probably skidded down in front of my ass.
You feel the man's firm hand probe your buttocks. It's quite red. But do you feel this is a matter that needs religious healing?
I feel if I say yeah, I'm going to get violated, but yeah.
No, I'm a priest of Peridot.
Oh, that's all right. You're not one of those Imogen ones. That's fine.
No, I know what they would do.
Yeah, so do I. Realised I probably should have checked that before I pulled my pants down.
I suspect, sir, you have some sort of...
I mean, how do I sit down later?
cushion, perhaps. This seems very trivial compared to the people with broken
It might
legs.
be trivial for you. It's not trivial for me.
You have a red buttock.
It's sore, that's why it's red. Later, that's going to bruise.
Bruises go.
Yeah, but I've got to sit down. I've got to now lie on my belly. Have you seen how big my belly is? I'll be like a seesaw in bed.
Very well, sir.
If you could just...
Yes.
Some ointment or something.
Places a hand firmly on your non-bruised buttock.
Oh, you've got cold hands.
No, I don't.
Do you not?
They're warm. Feel the heat of my religion.
That is concerning. But okay, yeah.
You do indeed. Feel a tingling as of pins and needles.
Thank you for applying deep heat.
Oh, God. He who brings knowledge. He who brings that which we all seek. He who brings the divine truly to us with full awareness. Oh, God, give me your power to heal this man's bruised
Does it normally take this long?
buttock.
I feel like people are watching.
You're going to take 4 points. Going to get 4 points back.
Take 4 points of damage. What was he doing to my bum?
Gripping it really firmly. Finishes it off with a slap.
Thank you. Thank you. I very much appreciated it.
He turns from you. Gazoo. My powers are tapped for the day. I've used everything I have on these people. Well, you've done the best that you can. Get yourself back to the temple. If there are any more priests, send them up. The militiamen are out there, but know idea how many people in the city are injured.
Sorry, who are you? Who are you?
My name is Gazoo.
Oh, okay.
This is the man that shouts down to us.
Mm-hmm.
Is he in militia uniform?
No.
Does he look in expensive clothes?
Yes, despite being called a peasant earlier.
So, okay, and that's your name, is it? Title? Are you with the council? Or?
Not with the council now. My name is Gazoo Sasse.
Okay.
From Brindle. Not long been here, but it is my intention to do my part for this civilization. I was hoping to apply for some civic duty, something to do with the halls.
I hear they have openings.
It's kind of irrelevant right now. What matters right now is that people hurt.
I see. Show taking initiative thingy. Yeah.
Are you on the council?
No. I couldn't tell you where the building is, to be honest. Where's that one? Oh. Makes sense. It's quite big.
Don't know, look at the roof now, and that column has fallen there. Look how it sags there on the right hand side. Obviously that column was necessary for support. We should try and get people clear of it. There's a whole bunch of people on the stairs to the halls.
I don't disagree. Yeah. You want me to do it?
No. As you were.
Thank you. Yeah.
Tend to your injury. I'll take care of this. Gazoo starts heading off. I need some volunteers! Some volunteers! Heading off towards the halls.
I'll wander over to Elreal.
He's just been stood there watching.
Don't worry, got the situation handled.
I saw
Kazoo's gonna sort out the
kazoo.
yeah. Gonna sort.
The musical instrument.
I mean, I don't judge what his mother called him. But, you know, some people are weird like that. He's gonna sort out the was it a saggy column, and he's going for a civic thing from Brindle.
Brindle. Interesting place.
I had the same look on my face. But, you know, don't choose where you get born.
Or me. Interesting lady.
Excuse me, Miss, I've couldn't help but hear your conversation earlier.
Which one?
Well, the one that just happened, not any earlier, so I haven't been following you or anything. So
She's not very intelligent, so she's.
I went, I got a bucket of water and a washcloth.
Oh, great. Can you bring it here?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, can you... Wash me!
You want me to wash you?
If you don't mind.
Well,
You see, I'm really tall. It's like, it gives me back problems going down and I'm washing my legs, you know. So if you could do that at least.
can't reach your own legs.
No.
Little arms.
This is wash my feet, peasant.
You sure it's going to be okay?
Why? Why? What's wrong? Do you not want to?
Oh no, I totally want to. It's just that you know, I've seen you. I don't know you or anything, but I've seen you do your thing.
Oh, I'm fighting.
Oh, yeah, I'll watch that. Watch that.
Oh, nice, yeah. Right, have you got a spare cloth? So then I could do the top half and you could do my bottom
Oh,
half.
so I've only got the one cloth. I'll have to do the whole thing.
Fine!
Or we could take turns.
No, just me.
Okay. Hand you the cloth.
Oh, you want me to wash him?
Oh no, I meant I could wash the bottom half and then you could have the
You
cloth.
said
for
you
your top.
only had one cloth, though.
Yeah, I meant we could take turns. I'll wash it and then I'll give you a turn with the cloth to wash. the other half.
Oh, okay. She's not small, sorry.
I don't need to be washed. I'm not dirty.
Can I do a perception check, please?
Okay.
12.
You take a moment to try and assess this guy. He's wearing what you'd guess to be upper moderate level of clothing. He clearly has some money. He's not... It's a medieval society. Nobody's spotless.
That's fine.
Unless they're...
He's classed as, like, moderately clean for...
yeah, for the time.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you're a wizard and you're casting...
Clean.
yeah, you're cleaning yourself constantly, which I'm sure Rasmus Jr. is doing all the time.
This whole time you could have done to me.
Yeah,
That's
he
fine.
doesn't appear to be filthy or anything, and he's clearly confused about the interaction he's having with you.
Okay. Well, that's fine then. We'll just do me then. Thank you.
You give him the cloth back, or you taking the cloth from
I'm
him?
taking the cloth off him, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
And I'll start washing.
okay. He waits.
Why is he waiting? What is he waiting for?
He's holding the bucket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how tall is he?
He's like 5'9".
Okay, that's fine. no, take the bag in his pocket. It's fine.
I don't feel safe.
Now, on one occasion, Kieran was sitting all the way around here, and I had to tell him off. But on this occasion, I think you were justified.
Can I sit next to you, Jamie?
Okay. Wolfgar, what's your stance on what's going on at the moment?
So I've been helping people, and yeah, to be honest, he's going to be looking for anything where he can use his strength. When he heard that the roof was caving in, he was thinking, "Can I hold that up?" But he's not going to say it out loud. So I think he's just looking for anything he can show off his strength.
Okay. Okay. Make a perception check.
8. I'm not doing well tonight with these rolls. This one's...
That one's going in the dice jail.
It's good because you want to get all your bad ones out of the way on these initial things which aren't life or death.
That hole nearly was. I've lost half my HP.
You're looking around. Everywhere you look, you think, oh, there's an opportunity. I could help myself. Someone else just steps in and lifts that pole of the market stall. There's another bit there where somebody's just trying to lift a wagon to put a wheel on. You just take a step forward and someone else steps in and lifts. Oh, God, every opportunity to show your strength. Someone else is showing their strength before you. So disappointing. Bellatrix, meanwhile, is stretching her arms out for the wash.
Yep.
Water's just sluicing off her along with the filth.
It's fine.
Overly
Get
excited
in there,
man.
boy.
There's 6 or 7 guys now stood there. One guy gets a back of his hand from his wife. Oi, Getty, come here! I was looking at that house over there. The bollocks you were! Get back here! She grabs him and pulls him. Oh, but 4 of the other guys are laughing at Getty as he's pulled away.
Just going with it.
What's Rasvin Jr. doing?
Rasvin Jr. is thinking to himself, WWRD. What would Rasvin do in this situation? And he's just gonna make sure everyone's okay. He's like going around, no one's like really hurt. If there is, he'll come for them with a tail of Rasvin. Yeah.
Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. So, for a small period of time now, you go and try to find ways you can help or people you can help. You do find some instances where you can help move some stuff around and show your value. You can hear from where you are some of Gezu's efforts to right things. He's got a whole bunch of people now cordoning off the corner of the halls, and it looks like several of the important people have come from the halls themselves. A tiefling wearing robes has emerged from there, overlooking the marketplace. He's got people running up to him asking for information. Occasionally, a group of people with a stretcher come rushing back from one of the side streets. Someone's injured, a piece of masonry has fallen on them. Other little places in the town, holes have opened up and people have fallen. Town's being stretched to its max, and generally the day's business is being forgotten as people are pulling together and trying to help on this relatively minor but at the same time significant disaster.
So do we... Gazoo.
No.
Okay.
Tiefling on council.
Goras. Do...
What?
Nope.
Do up.
I'm going to break out into song and dance and write a little thing called Grease. Errol, so do we just... I mean, there's a couple of people faffing about here, and he looks interesting. I'm pretty sure I heard him count some spells. That guy looks like he needs a bit of a chance to prove himself. He's actually just been sort of doing sort of the two-step to and from everything, and she looks well washed. So I think that's a good little team to go exploring down those little caves. Everyone else seems busy faffing about doing stuff. If that's still where you want to go, there's not really much else happening up here. We're no masons, are we?
No.
Just helping out rebuilding stuff and supporting beams. Seems a little wasted of our talents.
Why is Goras wearing robes?
I don't know. I mean, these rich people, they just fashion changes every other week, doesn't it?
Do they look robes of office sort of thing?
Kinda. Council doesn't normally have robes of office though.
I'm sure the others would be. Bellatrix, I'm sure, would be up for exploring.
You, oi, you, the magic one.
Yeah.
Come here, Twinkle Toes.
Yeah.
And yeah, you if you actually want to do something rather than just go in a circle, you can come with us.
Not going in a circle.
Well, I haven't actually seen you help anyone yet.
I've been doing lots of helping.
Like,
Well, that rope that was down there before, but I'm more than happy to help you if you need it.
okay, now's your chance for greatness, both of you.
Yeah.
Except you.
Oh.
I
I helped with that wagon earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. More than him.
Oh, well, yeah.
Why are you calling for me?
What's your name?
Kogo.
Pogo.
No, Kogo.
Kogo. Well, what experience have you got splunking?
I'm sorry?
What experience have you got going down dark holes? Not women.
I've got some experience.
Okay.
There's once an incident with my brothers.
Any weaponry on his sides?
No.
Okay, so if I were to hit you, could you defend yourself?
Are you gonna hit me?
Well, only if you ask.
What? Oh.
So what if we run into trouble down there?
I was forgetting. I was going to volunteer to help, but this has got weird.
Kogo, you say?
God damn
Yeah.
it.
You'd be more than welcome to join us if you wish to.
I can lend you a sword as well.
What do I need a sword for? It's just a hole.
Yeah, but we go down the hole and there's tunnels in the hole.
This is not just pulling people out.
No.
As far as we're aware, everybody's out already.
But there seems to be tunnels leading off to other places down the hole. We were going to. Elrond and I. Elrond's very capable, very, very smart chap. Give him a good slap on the lower back that I can reach. He's a very clever guy, isn't he? We're going to go down. We're going to do that thing where you look around and what's it called? It's
Explore.
we're going to do that and yeah, see what's down there because it was a bit weird. I mean, you down there. It's a bit like a chamber of something underneath the marketplace with panels going off. It's not normal.
I'm not from around here, so
Well, it's not normal for around here. Let me tell you that.
A few secrets down there, you think?
Possibly. I didn't get I'm Gawain. That's Elril, as I said. You two are
Rasvin Jr.
Raspin. I've heard of him. Yeah, so
Rasvin, yeah.
You're his son, daughter.
No. Big fan.
Just so you named yourself after his son.
No. I knew him once. I saw him save some people from
Right,
Biggies.
like the junior bit makes it sound like you're his son.
I don't want to say I am, Rasvin the Great, because no one's as good as him. But
Right.
I wish he'd adopt me. That'd be the dream.
Okay.
And what skills do you have, Russell?
I'm a mage in training.
You're definitely not wearing the attire of a mage.
I have this old wizard's cloak on me. Yeah, I hope it will give me the power one day to.
Magical, I'm assuming.
Yeah, magic is the strength we have inside us. To,
Oh, that's
carry-
profound. That is.
Thank you.
Ah.
He's one of those.
I can also punch them pretty well.
Oh, I mean, that's.
You're a wizard and you adept at physical arts as well.
Wow, did you know Rasvin once killed a god with just his bare hands? With
Oh, this Rasvin sounds like a demigod.
He is to me.
It was like the product of one of the gods coming down here and impregnating some mortal woman, so now he's half god, half man, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I believe he is.
No wonder you want to be like him.
Yeah, it's a dream.
It sounds great.
You could be like Rasmin too.
No, I don't know anything about magic.
Oh, you don't need to know anything about magic. You just gotta try.
Just gonna try.
I went to wizarding school for 3 years. I didn't pass a single class. And look at me now. I'm in an open market helping these lovely lads
With magic.
with my magic.
Guess anyone can do it then.
To magic school for 3 years and didn't pass a class.
It was a very difficult curriculum for me.
Can you read?
Somewhat. I have this book on
Do
me.
you have strength though?
I have strength of character.
And how are you with a blade?
I don't use a blade. I think Rasmin wouldn't, so I wouldn't.
But didn't you
But
say?
you just said Rastin used the dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the dagger was just an extension of himself.
So the dagger was a metaphor.
Yes.
I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah, you and me both.
I heard the story second hand, so I'm not sure which bits of it's true.
Do you want
My brother was killed by a wizard.
Oh,
Used terrible fire magics to burn him when he was only a child. We were all children, obviously. He was the one that got caught. I don't think I could ever wield the power that you have.
well, I'm sorry to hear that.
By the sounds of it, I don't think anyone could wield the power that he has.
I'll never forget when I saw Zogo die.
What is your name?
What's funny?
So, can I ask what your parents are called?
I'm Wolfgar.
Wolfgar.
Stell and Gertrude.
Oh. I thought I recognised their family names is all. No, not if their parents are called that. Sorry, what was it? I interrupted. I do apologise.
Wolfgar.
Wolfgar.
What do you do, Wolfgar?
Well, a bodyguard of probably a noble. Yes.
Bodyguard of a noble.
Yes, formerly. Yes.
And where is your noble?
Just off for the day.
Of course.
Yes. But I'm free to help. Keep busy.
You good with a blade then?
Prefer my pike, but blade if it comes to it.
Good reach. Well, it seems we have a small group. Are you joining us, Kogo?
I think I could help.
Does he have any weapons with him?
Well, he has a sword he's just been handed. He's holding it by the wrong end.
Scimitar.
Scimitar.
I will need to find the blade. That's.
I know how they go.
Yeah, but not at people you don't want to chop the head off of.
I know. I just play room. I've got good idea of my killing space.
Well, look, at least if you're going to fuck about with that, at least take this and going to hand him just a shield.
Shield.
It's like a wooden, slightly larger than a buckler.
If Zogo had a sword and shield, maybe things would have gone differently.
Possibly Bellatrix.
Who said that?
Bellatrix.
Who said that? I'm really
He's
tall.
behind you. He's 6'10", so he's around the same height as you.
I still like you. Right to there.
Yeah. She's finished clothing herself. The cloth is now dirty, so is the bucket of water.
Yes.
What about the boy? Was he done?
What's your day looking like?
Well, I was gonna, do my fighting in the arenas and do my daily prayers now, which I'm being taught. Bit
Which
difficult. Imogen, I've recently converted, so he's teaching me a few things.
Who's your teacher?
Can't remember his name. He's got a beautiful voice though. Seduces you. We have hot baths together.
That doesn't narrow it down in those temples.
They do have a silver tongue, the Imogen priests. Would you care to join us exploring those tunnels below?
Why?
Because they're there.
They shouldn't be there.
But there's always tunnels underground.
Yeah, but not in the middle of a marketplace with no obvious entrance of why it's there to go in it. There was no boxes. Like, it didn't look like a storeroom, did it?
No.
There was nothing stored in there. You don't have a big chamber like that and don't store anything for it.
Is the people hurt down there?
We don't know. They might be down the tunnels.
Right, let's go then.
That's how you deal with a woman. Looks at Chuck. Did you see that, Kodo? That's how you deal with a woman.
I'd like to apologise to the women's movement.
What are you looking at, Kogo?
God.
How are we getting down then?
The ropes.
Oh, I've just got up and I've just got clean.
I'll take my rope back.
Yeah.
The rope.
I'm going to wiggle on down the rope.
Okay, lovely.
Carefully.
Athletic check, please.
I'm going to carefully wiggle on down the rope.
Yeah, do it very cautiously.
For fuck's sake. What did you want, sorry? Athletics.
No, you tell me what you get and then I'll tell you if it's enough.
13.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you slide down the rope. Down to the bottom.
It's a bit further down than I remembered. It's fine. It's fine.
I'll
fine.
go down the rope now.
Athletics check, please.
Just stand to the side so he doesn't land on me.
Ooh, 12.
It's fine. Straight down the rope. Sliding down it, no problem at all. Featherfall.
Before I go down, as I'm clearly being pushed forward to go down next, is there anyone around one of the militia or anything like that?
Yeah.
I'll grab one.
Oh.
Don't take that rope down. We're heading down to look for other survivors. It might be a while.
All right.
Alright?
Well, in that case, I'll come and watch it for you.
Thank you.
And he comes over.
Hide down now.
I'll go down.
Didn't even think of that. Come back and then some rope's gone.
Kogo goes down, no problem. Can you give me a roll?
Yeah. That is a 22.
Even with your good roll, Bellatrix,
Yeah.
you suffer like no one else, just off the weight of having bare skin as you slide down the rope.
I'm not sliding, I'm climbing.
I've already decided you slid a bit.
Oh, fair enough.
You get a little,
Even with a
little bit
20
of a rope burn.
That's fine.
But you get down fine. You can easily manage your own body weight.
Okay.
Not long after you, Kogo comes down. He rolls quite well, so he slides down.
After you.
Okay. I'll head down.
Athletic check, please.
So I've got +5 on my athletics, but the dice provides me only a 2, so that's 7.
Okie dokie. So that's fine. You only did 5. So
Thank God.
you a little more awkward than everybody else. You have trouble just breaching the. So you have to sit down on the edge of the chasm and kind of grab the rope, and because it's not against anything, push yourself over and you swing a bit aggressively and clumsily overhand yourself down, but you get down without hurting yourself.
That was the pike. It was getting in the way as I was trying to get down. Oh.
Athletics.
18.
Okay. Get down. No problem. Down at the bottom then. This is a large chamber. So the sun has risen a little bit more in the past couple of hours, and I'll take a perception check from everybody.
Can you use a different dice? It's not good.
Sorry.
It's alright. I didn't want to afflict the old rolls. 22 for me.
11.
Unnatural 1.
You've become omnipotent and see everything all at once.
So much dust in your eyes.
Natural 20.
Excellent.
11.
You two, I don't know the way it's constructed, but as you stood here, you sense that the chamber is slanted. So there's a not massive, but there is a certain slope to how the room goes. So, several of the slabs that are on the ground jut up, but it definitely goes down at an angle. Not a massive one, not so much it's obvious, certainly nobody else seems to have noticed, but...
Does this, from how the tear in the ground has happened, does this look like it wasn't built like that, but it's happened because of this natural occurrence?
It may have done. Certainly if it was built like this, you feel that the slabs would all be on the line, but several of them are out.
My natural dwarven instincts have kicked in here. The room's a bit wonky, but the looks of it, I think it's just because of the earthquake. It's, as you can see, look at the slabs. It's made it a bit slanty. So what I'm thinking with that is, again, natural dwarven instincts. If it's affected this chamber, it may have affected the structural integrity of others as well. So just do be careful, and don't pull out any loose stones, because that might cause a cave-in.
How are we going to know it's a loose stone until we touch it?
Well, don't touch any stones.
Well, how with it on the floor?
Don't
How
touch
am I
any
to
stones
walk?
on the walls or ceiling.
Well, I'm tall. I can't help it if I'm too tall.
With your hands. Don't touch them with your hands. Can't think of anything with that one, can you?
Is it dark down here, though?
There's light coming in from above.
Okay.
It's quite a long chamber, but there are 4 doors, or 4 arched doorways on one end of the room.
I'm going to get my hooded lantern out and
Because I can't see in the dark.
start to light it.
Okay.
I shall get a torch out and light that.
Okay.
Elwell, any idea of which tunnel to go down first?
I'll tell you momentarily.
Press the pause button.
Imagine it's the level is loading, so you get some tips come up on the screen.
Mini as well.
Just slow internet. Better results, roll higher numbers.
Mm.
You've rolled on that one, you're loading chat.
So my height.
Good for defending with. Keep people back. Hold it this way. Shove them back. Or if my I've been trying to think of the word. If you're protecting someone, what's the person you're protecting? My ward or something?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Well, if my ward's a bit of a distance away, I can still jab out in front of them at the person who's going for them, or deflect an attack for them. It's a useful weapon.
Or your benefactor, depending on how much they're paying you.
Yeah, my benefactor. Yeah.
Or if you're employed by another company, it'd be your assignment.
No, I thought this was going to be directly after the flood. So, the background is the Duke or the Demi-Duke, as I described him, that I was protecting, died in the flood.
Oh.
So
He's around town somewhere.
I'm going to have to retcon that a little bit. But
He's died in the earthquake.
he's died somewhere at some point, and my guy is very embarrassed by that, basically.
Just seconds ago in
Yeah.
in the earthquake.
While he's faffing around down here is going to be what's happened. But yeah, that's so to rewrite that a little bit.
Does it look like there's any torches on the walls?
There are, yeah.
So, okay, so it looked like it would be lit. It could be lit.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be good to light some of
Before
these
we go
so we
anywhere.
know our way back? We can see the light.
That would be a very wise thing to do. Yes. But
Not just
before
a
we
pretty face.
yes, before we go anywhere, has everybody got something that they can heal themselves with?
I got loads.
I have some potion on my belt.
I fart magic. Runs in my veins.
No, I don't need anything. I'm
Rats in the
I'm
third.
fine.
I just have one on my belt, so if you see me on the floor, just pop it in my mouth.
And the potion.
That's what I meant, the potion, of course.
And what about you, Rustin Jr.? Do you have ways of healing yourself?
Yes.
Oh,
If I rest for about
30
an
at the
hour.
moment.
I'm on 6 out of 12.
And
So I feel like I'm pretty obviously here.
I haven't got an
Do
hour.
you,
I just, I think to myself,
do you want, oh, I forgot your character.
I'm not
Wolfgang.
healing myself. I have no way to heal myself.
Do you want a bit of a... How durable do you think you're going to be as you are at the moment? Do you want to maybe see if we can
Oh, actually, I do.
sort you out?
Sometimes.
What do you mean?
I get myself
I
a
can,
second wind
I've
in
got the
battle.
stamina.
That's helps me to carry on.
I can give you a bit of juice to get you going.
Giving him steroids.
What's Rustin Jr. actually going with?
I don't know what you're
I've said
implying.
change.
I mean, you look a little bit hurt.
Burn a shield and a level
Well, you're
up
line of questioning,
with a
yeah.
picture
And
of
you're
fire.
going to be... I would try to do it delicately, and it looks like you fuck all help down here if you're going to be on the
Are
floor
you
dead.
sure you don't want to play?
I
Do you
Full
want some...
fighting capacity.
In that case, I shall leave you to be at full fighting capacity.
I think if
You
you
can heal him when he turns around without him knowing.
Otherwise, it's just not.
Ah, it's the
a
player.
fight.
We'll be very pleased.
No, this is when he cures me, loser goes. Good luck.
You haven't seen how I kill wounds.
Oh, so that, is it the creepy one?
No.
It's not.
No, he's still stuck
You
in
see
the
a
wildwoods.
menagerie of blades across our room. I'm just looking at how many weapons he's got.
I do the dagger that says Godslayer inscribed in it, and in bracket replica.
Just like how you're doing it.
I did ask him. He helped me make the character.
Just so you know, you're tarnishing his name.
No one tarnishes Raskin's name more than Raskin.
Or apparently Raspin Jr.
I know the second most about Raspin, other than my dad, because he just tells me, he always just tells me a story about Raspin. So.
I heard his best buddies with Ravaro.
Him and Russell are doing like a duo, like a.
An album. Easter, coming out at Easter.
This fall.
Garmus number 1.
What's Bellatrix armed with these days?
She has 2 short swords in each, so one in each hand.
I'm struggling to get the pringles out of the packet. Sideways.
First world problems.
Use thaumaturgy.
Wouldn't they all explode out?
I'll just mage hand one out.
Only one way to find out.
Magical.
No. I just rage and put some radiant into it.
Excellente.
Don't worry, Elril, I got that. You seen this hammer I got?
I did notice. It's as big as you are.
I haven't seen it.
Primitive.
I mean, would it or would it not squish stuff?
Yes. Rather brutish, really.
If it gets the job done, it gets the job done. It's
So you guys
it's a little magical as
are in
well.
this area.
It's a little magical as well. It's got a...
I don't have many of the Raspin Jr.
Silith did the old on it as well. He said it's divine.
Divine.
Yeah, he said another word as well, but I can't remember what that was. But yeah, divine, and it's sentient. I think he said.
Sentient.
I don't know what that means. But
Alright.
big word though, so it's got to be good.
You got the model and everything. Look at that. The big hat.
Oh, sorry.
I make the models and then think of a character.
Alright. So here you are in this chamber. Darkness hugging the corners. Light coming from above. Just the light of your torch there.
Hooded lantern.
Hooded lantern peeling out to illuminate these 4 doors. Long abandoned sconces on the wall feature burnt out torches. There's no symbology in here.
Rasfin, number 2. Do you want to just light some of these torches that are on the walls? Because if we go down any of the corridors, we can see the light behind us, and we know to run towards the light in a panic to get back.
Okay. I do that.
And you go over. Sadly, as you try and light these torches, they're long burnt out torches, just blackened ends, no fuel on them.
Raston would be able to. I'll put you down here.
Use this. I'm going to hand you an oil flask. How do I just want to change quantity?
I take the oil flask.
Okay.
So which hallway do we want to go down?
Maybe it's through the right door. No, we'll start walking to that door.
Okay. You go to the door. It's wooden. There's a vaulted arch above it. It looks like it's so arches like this, and then the doorway's actually recessed in. Feels like the room comes down to this doorway. It's about 4 foot across, 7 foot high. Even Bellatrix could get through this door.
Nice.
Look back at everybody.
I'm right behind you.
Try the door.
Okay. It's stiff, but with a firm twist, the latch goes. You feel the door move slightly as you apply pressure. Let's find out. I think it's a pull. It is.
Oh, darn it. Push it forward and then put it.
Oh, everybody shuffle back a bit.
Pull the door towards you. It moves uncertainly on old hinges, which have clearly not moved in some time. Small chamber beyond. Very little of your light spills through here. Just a shiver off the floor of illumination. It's about to go downhill, guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna, because assuming he's in the 5 foot square, I'm just gonna shine my hooded lantern just to the side of Elril to help illuminate
Okay.
in front of him.
The room appears to be, at least in the centre, mostly empty. There's debris piled up around the edges of the room. On the far side of the room, there are some manacles on the wall. A long dead body is strung up in those manacles. Clearly, it would have been face towards the wall, but the head is now detached from the body and lies on the ground some feet away, mostly as bone.
Well, dungeon it is then.
Wearing rags of clothing.
Yes.
Does you say there's rubble around the room? Does it look like there's any damage to the ceiling or anything?
It does. The slope in this room seems more significant. It looks to you, at least, with the awareness of the slope in here, it looks like you're looking down on this guy.
So it's
Yeah.
that, right, yeah.
Using my dwarven stone working cunning, getting a brief judge of the structural integrity of this room, would it look safe to enter?
You can give me a roll for this, I think.
And then I can have my proficiency
You
on
may
it?
have your proficiency.
Uh, 15.
Given what's happened, you're not very confident about the state of the ceiling.
I'd be careful if you go in here. It's a bit on the slanty side. It's obviously suffered a lot from the brunt of that quake.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
How's it feel to be away from here, sitting watching it, and then come in and be live on it?
I've broken the fourth wall.
Yeah, totally.
It's weird.
Who are you going to be tonight?
Bisto Gravy Neck.
What?
No Shard? No distant relation of Kashard?
I'm going to give you an opportunity to rethink Bestow Gravy Neck.
His character sheet says Bestow Gravy Neck brackets Grishard. Close brackets.
Does it actually? Oh my god. It's a Dragonborn.
It is.
All right.
What colour Dragonborn?
Josh, you're safe. Okay, dokie. You've caught what's been happening so far.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put you at the opening above, having watched this group go down. There's militia guy up there guarding the rope. You can hear a few of their voices. I'll let you decide on what your motivation is.
Well, I thought I saw Rasfin head down here.
Oh, no,
So-
no, nothing that looked even remotely like him. What you saw was what looked like a homeless fighter wearing a homemade crocheted cloak with images of ladders and stuff all over it.
And
It looked like the worst cosplay you've ever seen.
Massive Rasfin.
It's like when you go to Comic-Con and, you know, it used to be those people who'd make an amazing Spider-Man suit, but instead it's just a load of people who've been to Smithy's and bought some spandex thing, which clearly does not fit them.
Yeah. Shots fired.
Oh, did you do that? Alright. So there it is, on the wall. This body hung up. Splayed out like that, but head on the floor.
There's nothing else that we can see in this room.
Just some debris piled around the edges.
No desk or papers.
No. You think somebody might have strung somebody up on the wall, but also had it as their home office?
I don't know. I mean, torture, write stuff down that they say.
It's wall art.
I'm just saying they might have been to Primark and furnished it all.
It would be very IKEA to multi-purpose the room.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't know if they're Swedish or
No,
not.
there's no desk or anything.
I didn't
in here.
assume their identity.
What sort of debris is it? Is it rocks or debris?
If you want to go in and have a look, the slanted piles of it from the light that's coming in from this lantern. There is some debris from the ceiling, but there might be some things remnant from the room in it. We're doing a doorway look at the moment, really.
I think you should go in and have a look.
Yeah. Alright then.
All right.
So I'll step in.
Mhm.
Do I die yet?
Let me answer that with another question. Does your name end with Arn?
Is your surname Gravy Neck? So yeah, I'll have on my way in I would have lit my torch.
Okay.
Because I know you lot have got torches, but if I'm going down on my own I'm going to need one, aren't I?
All right. Your torch lit, held out in front of you. The warm orangish glow flicks towards the edge of the room now, making the debris at the corners seem to move.
Okay. I'll go for the biggest pile, I suppose.
Okay.
Change my mind unless you've just started searching for something.
No?
I'm going to head to the kind of the furthest pile, and then I'll start working my way back. So
You're going to go up the wall. Yeah.
yeah.
Okie dokie. So you go to the back wall, straight the way across the room. There's nothing piled up underneath the corpse itself, save the head.
Okay.
But there is some stuff on the corners. So left or right corner?
Left,
All right.
because that is the right corner.
We'll see. It is for him. Only for these people. Okay, go over. It's piled up. It's about 3 feet high, going up from the floor in a slope. Yeah. You can see there's what looks to be some paper jutting out of here, but it's mostly rocks, dirt,
Okay.
and what looks to be a handle of some sort.
Like a a jug handle or a lever handle or a door handle?
Like a leather wrapped handle, then there's a leather loop.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do a wisdom roll because I can't decide whether he'd pull it out or not.
Too much for you.
Right, 16. I feel he's gonna be thinking, oh, it's connected into the rubble into the rock. I've been told not to pull out loose things. So I'll call back and I'll say, oh, it looks like there's some paper in here and some kind of maybe handle to a weapon or something that's buried in the debris.
Give it a bit of a jiggle. Does it come out easily without disturbing too much of the rocks?
I give it a bit of a jiggle.
You're going to give the handle a bit of a jiggle?
Yeah. What happens when I jiggle it around?
Alright. You reach down tentatively.
You touch on your leather strap and jiggle it.
I thought a gelatinous spear would come out.
Roll through the roof.
Yeah, but it's only a foot across. It's a baby.
Just eat my legs away.
Okay. You reach down, just laying your fingers on the this bit that juts out. Like I say, you've got about a hand's worth of handle and then a leather loop like that. It looks old, a lot of dust under there, but you reach to place your hand on it. You just place your hand, you feel this sensation, almost like static. So there's pins and needles as your hand just closes towards it. Carry on.
You know when you get like static from a car or something?
Yeah.
Oh. God, that was weird. As I grab hold and take it,
A rat surges out the pile, straight onto your hand.
Fucking smack it!
yeah, I was going to shout back. Oh, that was weird. It felt tingly. Okay, so
That is a 16 to hit you.
oh, I'm armor class 16. Does that hit
Are
then?
you gonna die for a rat?
I think I might do.
Yeah.
Black plague.
Do you have a shield?
No.
Okay. Well, I was only gonna make it worse for you by saying if you're holding a torch, you can really use a shield as well. You're gonna take 3 points of damage.
Whew, that's all right. Got another 3 of them.
Got another 3.
All his family comes out there.
So is it just Wolfgar or all this?
So as you see on the board. As you see on the board.
Yeah, we'll just go Wolfgar at this stage, I think. Unless you really feel you need to weigh in on a giant rat with Wolfgar.
I think we might need to.
He's not got many HP.
It's all right. It's all right. I can. I've realised I've got a healing thing. I can use my second wind.
Yeah.
I'm still outside. The door.
As long as you go first in
Okay.
initiative, you're fine.
Okay.
As long as you go first in initiative, you're fine.
I got an 18.
I got a 19.
Did you add your pluses to it?
Yeah, that's what
Oh, shit.
17 plus 2.
Oh, God.
19.
I've got one less
Let's-
than you. 16
Let's
plus
hope
3.
the rat doesn't get 3 armor.
Yeah.
All right.
Again. Oh, shit. He's got a brother, you know.
So these rats actually, 2 more surge out.
You know how you said you didn't want us to weigh in on this? I think.
He's got it. It's fine.
He's got it.
Okay. The first rat that bit you scurries part way up your arm, trying to bite into you again. 20.
It's less than 3 damage. Less than 3 damage and you're fine. Let's manifest the positive. Less than 3 damage and you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
You've still got a chance to do it.
5 damage.
Fuck's sake.
Would everybody else like to roll initiative?
I suppose we'll have to now.
I'll tell you.
So,
Could I ask? that
did
you
anybody beat
get the
19?
No, the Great Mauler, because I forgot to bring my book with me today, and I remember you said that I had to remind you of something, but I can't remember what exactly I had to remind you of.
Where did you get it from? I forget now.
Remember the time travel one? It was the
Fine.
LARP thing. It was a
Oh, that one.
yeah. It's a +3 Great Hammer that
Is it Rastin Junior?
it has a strong divine sentience about it.
Yes, it does.
It's so gravy next.
And it has to do something when I do something, but you didn't tell me because I hadn't triggered that bit yet.
Yeah.
I also don't know the damage characteristic of it because obviously Great Hammer doesn't exist in the D&D bit.
Gwen?
I got a 13.
Okay, so the maul, it's like a piece of stone on a rope, and there's chain wrapped around the head.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a literal thing. It was in the LARP. So it's going to be doing 1d12.
1d12.
1d12 damage, and it's +3
+3, yeah.
head to hit into damage, and we'll let the other bits happen.
okay.
That's how it can happen at the moment. Okay, so the two rats are going to. One of the others scurries over to Wolfgar. 15 to hit. Oh, it's a. I know it's 15 on both dice. So it goes over, and then the third rat scurries over to him, misses as well. So there's 3 rats on Wolfgar.
Oh, sake.
Rastin Junior.
WWE.
Oh no, Wolfgar.
Oh, no.
Death saving throw, please.
Not rolling that one.
Do you need to buy
I was
fresh
rolling
dice?
that one, that's what I meant, not the 2 that I got on that one.
It's alright, it's not a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 1 death save failed. Rastin Junior.
WID. Rastin would run straight into that room. I'd like to run into the room.
Yeah, you can run into the room.
I'd like to run at a rat.
So you got 10, 15, and then where would you like to go? And
So
that
all
gets
the
you in
rats will
doorway.
be on him. So they'll all be there.
I can't actually get to the rats, can I? How many moves have I used?
So it's
1,
10,
2, 3.
10 to
Right,
get through
I'll
there,
Get to the rat, please.
and then 5 to get in there.
All right.
Okay. And then, like Rastin, I shall shout firebolt
Okay.
and punch them with my fist.
Yeah, because he goes firebolt like that.
Yeah. Firebolt.
All right. Let me make me an attack then, please.
That is a 20 to hit.
And that does hit.
And it deals 7 damage.
Okay. You punch it with a firebolt.
And then
You
I
crush the rat.
just like Rastin would. I blow the blood off the fist.
Okay.
And I'd like to do second wind on myself.
Okay.
Because I don't want to end up like him.
I'm just glad I'm not awake to see this embarrassment.
9 points of healing.
Okay. That's Rastin Junior done. Gawain.
25, I'm going to the middle bit there, if that's alright. And then, knowing the rats are actually on him, right? So knowing,
They're surrounding him for the purposes, but they're
well, knowing the attack action of a maul normally would involve then squishing his leg.
Yeah, if you're playing whack-a-mole on...
I'm not going to play whack-a-mole on him. I'm going to do as if YC1 running up him to try to slam it straight forward, as if to just like force the rat and catapult it into the wall, rather than then break more bones in his body.
Given the situation, on a 1 to 5, you're going to hit him.
Okay. I mean, I don't really have much other choice. It'll be fine.
Just not roll a 1 to 5.
I'm going to start thinking of this different character.
What'd you get?
Not 1.
I'll take 1 as a critical miss. Can you give me some damage, please?
3. Hold on. 6. 9 damage.
9 damage. So that kills one rat outright, but it's enough force. It's going to do just 1 death save failed on you.
So if everyone else can not miss, because I've got 1 left.
I'm sorry.
Second attack action.
Gonna bench that dice.
Is that going down?
I feel that I shouldn't do anything else. I'd be probably in shock of what I've currently done.
Okay. Well, Grishan is not here, so Elril. I refuse to say the other bit. Destroy the sanctity of my game.
So is it these 2 rats in front?
So it's going to be, yeah, we're taking out the rats. Really, that one's going to be gone because that's the one that he's attacked, and that one's going to be gone.
Walk in.
Choose. Which of your companions do you choose, Elril?
Been offered that choice before. It's not good for the person. I'll reach down and put my hand on Wolfgar, putting 1 point of laying hands into him.
Thank you.
It is not your time. Stand, fight. Don't hit him again.
I got excited.
That's the action. Bonus action. What did he do? Bonus action. And then he might respond to the voice in his head. I imagine that was in his head.
Yes, it wasn't. Yes, choose.
Just moving around the room.
It's you. It's like the Monopoly. Yeah, no, the Lottery Boys. Done.
Yeah, that's what he'll do.
Bellatrix.
So just 1 rat left.
1 rat.
Oh yeah, I could get there with 40 feet.
All right, you rush up to this rat.
I just want to punch it.
Okay.
So that is 18.
That's going to hit it.
And unarmed strike. So it's only +4.
Only
Yeah, +4. Don't have to roll anything. So it's just 4.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Punch that rat, but
Bloody do.
it's still alive.
That's fine. And then I'm going to go again because I can do 2 attacks. So I'm going to punch it again. Natural 20.
Okay. I think we.
8.
I think. It's only roll damage double.
Oh, 8 then. 4 then.
Still enough to kill it.
That's fine.
3 rats dead. All done?
Yep, that's it. Yeah, I killed it. So.
From the far side of the room. Just emerging out of the rubble on this side is a huge rat.
Oh fucking hell!
I'm so glad you lot are all there now.
Easily 6 or 7 times the size of the rats the normal rats that went for Ulfgar. This thing, having seen its babies being squished by you. Surge at the back of the closest person.
Ah, cock.
On the rear.
Probably had too many people mess around a bum in this session.
You presented one to a priest.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a 19 to hit you.
That hits me.
Shouldn't have killed his babies.
You're not wrong.
You
Can you
started it.
take 7 points of piercing damage?
Yep.
Can with your thing, am I now awake,
Awake, yes.
Yeah.
able to react?
You're woken up, you're down on the floor, you're prone.
Because I'd like to use my intercept. I suppose I have to probably wait until you've done the damage.
Do you have to be within 5 feet of it, or does you, just an
When a
ally?
creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet.
Yeah, okay.
So I can use my reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus.
Oh, okay. You just pull his leg back a fraction.
Yeah, the nibble that he's the one that
Yeah.
he's gonna bite. Just go. Oh shit!
1d10 plus
Content frame.
My proficiency bonus.
2.
15 plus stuff.
Okay, that's fine. You make it. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, so did it miss? Or,
No, it hit.
No, that was a
Okay.
con save. Sorry.
4 damage saved off you.
So 3 damage, 7 in total. So 4 damage off.
Yeah.
3 damage I'm taking.
Yeah, and you made the saving throw on the effect. That's cool. It's just the one rat, so that's me. And now it's Wolfgar.
So I'll get up properly. Oh. Something wrong with that handle. Oh, magic or something. And
Gromit's gone adventuring, isn't it? Or Wallace, isn't it? Something wrong with that handle.
When he gets his ration pack out, there's just cheese.
cracking cheek. If I move to here, obviously this little baby rat's gone, hasn't it?
Yes.
Is that 10 foot away from me, this square,
Yes.
for the purposes? Okay.
Using Harriet's lovely diagonals.
Really awful diagonal, that one. So, yeah, I'll stab it with the pike. Hopefully. 9 to hit.
No.
And then I'm going to do bonus action to do this second wind very subtly, so no one
Okay.
else gets to see that I'm healing.
Yeah. You surge forward with the pike, trying to get the rat, huge target, but because Gawain's in the way, you try and just skim the side of him, not close enough to get the rat. As you lunge fully forward, you feel a wound. Ugh! Open up. Just take a moment, take a moment, take a moment.
It's that early morning stitch you've got. You've stretched just too much.
So yours would have brought me to 1 HP, so I'm back up to 6 again.
Alright.
Thank you for that, by the way.
That you done? Wolfgar. Not Wolfgar. It's Raspin Jr. You're all Wolfgar to me.
Is there flanking in this game?
Yes.
I'd like to move to it.
Raspin would
Raspin
flank,
would
wouldn't he?
And then I'd like to punch it.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
Oh, glad I had advantage. 12, I think.
12 is not enough.
Very nice.
Well done.
Yeah.
Okay. Gawain.
Oh, 13, sorry.
13 is exactly what you need to hit
8
it.
plus 5, not 7.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll punch it, yeah.
How much damage?
It will deal 7 damage.
7 damage.
And then I have the ability, as a bonus action, I can grapple it.
Okay.
That's what
You can use bonus action to attempt to grapple a target.
Okay.
I'll shout, hold person. And attempt to grapple.
All right. Yeah. So, make your roll.
Is it strength?
Yes, it is. Athletics.
Athletics. 22.
You get your hand around this rat, holding it still in place, ready for someone else to stab it or bonk it. Gawain.
I am now perfectly stance positioned thanks to Wolfgar pulling my leg back a little bit.
All right.
Mace on the very end to get a nice arcing swing to go straight down onto the nicely grappled target.
Feels like a nat 1 coming to me.
I do get advantage, don't I? With
Double nat 1 coming.
There's a chance. Well, there's an 18 and there's a 2. So
Okay. Just as well.
It was nearly.
You bring
18
the
plus
head,
stuff.
huge head. Bear in mind, this is a breeze block.
Yeah.
Wrapped in chain. So it slams into the side of this thing. Give me some damage.
I am going to Divine Smite the rat as well onto its head. Because why not? It tried to bite me. For 14 magical bludgeoning damage and 9 radiant damage. It's not an undead rat, is it?
No. The impact of this huge block of stone hitting the side of the rat just causes the side of it to cave in completely. While it's a huge rat, its ribcage cannot handle this. You destroy it utterly.
That is how you kill a rat.
You're just holding the bits of fur that were on the back of this rat. Like someone who's held a log for someone else is going to chop it with an axe. Okay, we're out of combat.
Sheathe my sword. Hand on the handle.
Yeah.
Try and pull it free.
Okay, you pull the handle a bit and it slides and then keeps coming and coming. Lever. It's a whip. While it appears to be tattered and ruined, as you pull it clean, that's dust and debris on it. It seems to be in remarkably good condition.
Who's cursed that? Watch out. Made me collapse.
Yes. Well done. We should leave the room. Now. And he just walks out the door.
Quick skim round. There's nothing else in here, is there? Looking at the other debris piles. Just for sort of...
Go for the rest of the rubble. Tattered paperwork that's degraded and worn away. Some pliers, a small hammer. Rusty.
Nothing would indicate anything that what this room was actually purposed for. Outside of the dead body.
You can kind of see someone was probably pinned against the wall and probably flayed.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing else to indicate why that would have happened.
No, but the pliers weren't here to undo a nut.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Well, they may have been used to undo a nut.
I'm assuming the hammer wasn't used for that either.
No, clearly these are tools of torture.
Yeah. But for who or why, no
Not clear.
indication. Yeah, follow Elro out there.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can.
Alright. Go back out to the main room. Where do we go?
Are you dexterous?
Grishard from the top, looking down, you can see them all come back down into the main area again.
I do the better special
Depends on what.
slides down that room.
Okay,
Got
keep
good
going.
acrobatic, so.
The right birds to brew that.
Exactly.
Which acrobatics?
Acrobatics? No, sorry, athletics, sorry.
Athletics. Flat 10.
Okay, that's enough. You only need 5. You slide down, landing on the floor. It's Dragonborn. Who's what colour?
Silver.
Silver Dragonborn.
God.
Like they're coming out of a factory.
Poor mother must just look like just as birthing
A
chamber at this point.
Dragonborn coming from Timu.
So very short, squat, chunky, chungussy dragonborn.
Seconds.
And you are?
The name's Bestow Graveneck.
And your mother gave you that name.
No, that's my performing name.
What's your thing about laughing at people's names?
He's called Bisto Gravy Neck.
My brother was called Zogo and you snorted at it.
Zogo, that's a very unfortunate name.
What is your real name? Yes, for no reason apart from maybe trademarks.
I'm trying to get a sponsorship deal, you see. It's Bestow Graveneck.
Right, and your real name?
You can call me Bestow.
I think we should send him into the room first next level.
Thinking in my head, don't use this one.
I'd like an intelligence check from you and from you, please. Oh,
Find out what?
no, it wasn't you, was it? You who rolled high on the perception to... You? Yeah, intelligence check from you two.
No, I didn't get an intelligence check. I got a 2, and there's no pluses to that.
17. Good for something.
The slant is more pronounced than it was before.
We're going to be quick. Things are going sideways.
As in,
Yeah, you
The
got
floor.
mauled by a rat. Oh,
this floor.
You should feel it.
well, I was concentrating on the that.
Phil.
The floor is. Has anybody got a ball bearing?
No.
What's the oil?
Oil will
Just
do.
checking my pack.
Would you like the sphere?
Which way, Rob?
Pour some
No.
oil onto the floor.
Pour like a drop of oil. Maybe 2.
More than that, we need to see if it runs.
I'll just use water for that then. I'll do my water flask. And
Okay.
pour some water.
It does indeed run towards the doors in this room.
We should leave.
You sure?
What about the
I'm just gonna I'm gonna quickly walk over to that door and just kick it open,
Okay.
Oh my god.
It opens outwards.
like towards us.
Yes.
After doing that, good.
You slam your foot into it. It just shakes in the hinges.
Okay.
Does
Take-
the floor tilt any worse?
No.
It's a pulling on a pushy.
Take 3 points of damage.
It's definitely a pull. I'm just gonna pull. I'm not gonna look back.
Okay.
I won't feel the shame.
It opens into a large chamber.
Does it look like it's slanting in there?
It does.
Roughly about as much as it is in here.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
I think it's 18, but please bear with me one moment. It's 19.
19. Centre of the room. There's a large slab on which lies a body. Well preserved body. It's wearing what looks to be noble clothes, holding a sword in both hands, clasped, resting over the body. What looks to be a gold necklace stands out shining quite brightly in this room. That's obvious. The back half of the room, however, where the wall curves round, appears indistinct. There's something translucent at the back of the room. Still.
I'm gonna look back at Elril and just. I need you to look at me.
What?
There's something in
Say a bit louder, sugar plum.
What's in there?
there. And I'm gonna hold the mace. I'm going to step out of the way, but still hold the lantern in there. So, assumably, the glint of the necklace and
I've got dark.
you should be able to see him then. But essentially, I'm going to step out of the way so you'd have a clear look through. Can you just move me to the side so I can step out of the way?
Is that you?
Yeah.
that is you.
Just knock me somewhere anywhere. Yeah, that's fine.
Just with the map.
That's just Kishan, that isn't it?
It's almost like I had a couple hours to prepare a character for a session.
Let's not make out any of your long thought out characters any better.
Oh my god, dude.
We all know they're not, sunshine.
This one's got an accent, so he's immediately a cut above the rest.
Yeah, but the name drags him down slightly.
Follows the standard naming convention.
The Badger had an accent.
But not a session 1 accent.
Yeah, but the Badger wasn't a Shan though, was he?
Wasn't he?
Oh god, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel less bad that he's dead now.
Did he die as well?
Yeah.
You were there when he dies.
That was on the prison break. Remember, it was a massacre.
Was on there back in
All right.
the
That was all their
Except-
dads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Except me.
Perception check then, please, Errol.
It's double figures.
It's a good start.
It is. 17.
Yeah, you see the translucent shape there, just behind the.
Sure how happy T is right now.
Just behind the body on there.
If you wish to examine the body, do it quickly. There is definitely a thing in there. I don't know what it is, but I can see it just quivering at the back.
Calm down, Devon.
What are we quivering at? I'm not in the room, sorry.
Well, I'm just looking in.
I know, but you were looking at your computer and then he said quiver and you went.
Sorry, someone trod on my grave.
As I unsheathe my greatsword, and I'm going to pass it over to Bellatrix. This may serve you better than
What is this?
It is a magical greatsword. Greatsword plus 1.
Nice, thank you.
You may borrow it until you get a better weapon.
I'm going to tentatively step in, and I'm watching that at the back, and looking around for I'm darting my eyes left and right. I say I'm going to go to the door,
Yeah.
pop my little head, so I can see down that way and that way.
Perception check.
14.
Okay. Look both ways. The room's quite dim. You can't see anything.
I've got the hooded lantern.
Okay. Light shines out in the room. Can't see anything.
No movement from there yet.
No.
Do another step tentatively. I'm on edge, ready to run back. Should need be. And I'm assessing the situation again.
Okay. The thing at the far side of the room, you can see it. You can see the outline of it. 10 foot by 10 foot on a side. Doesn't seem to have moved.
I'm to attach my lantern to the belt. To my
Okay.
belt.
Top. It's a lantern. It's got fire inside it. It's right next to your leg.
Going to shut that off. I've got dark vision anyway.
Okay. Goes dark in the room.
That's. I go again. Could someone shine a torch in here just in case?
Light. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's literally what Rastin does.
And then you go 5 foot again.
5 foot further over. Can everybody outside the room who has sight of the doorway give me a perception check?
Oh, yeah, 5.
2 times a 1, unnatural 1.
11. 13.
Oh, 5.
Okay. You get right up to the body on the thing. Remarkably well preserved.
Looks clean, doesn't it?
It does.
And you said there was a sword and a necklace.
Yeah.
Can I reach out to those?
Okay.
It's that power being shoved on people to his hate.
Slowly, the other cube in the room, all but invisible when stationary, slides in the way. You douse your lantern, plunging the room to darkness. Just dim shadows inside. No one sees it move behind you. So you extend your hand out. It slowly. Let's see how it does. Yeah, it's going to slowly move over your body.
Oh my.
we knew it was
God.
gonna.
Did notice you'd got a fresh patch.
Okay. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Can I
Or
see it?
speciality.
No.
Oh. Dirty 20.
Okay. This thing surges over the back of you. Suddenly you feel the burning on your flesh. You have a chance to move out the way. Left or right?
So I can't go back.
It's right behind you.
Oh, yeah, right.
So
right.
you
My
unless you
right.
want to turn around and swim through it. So yeah, it's
my right,
It's approached
I
you
think.
from here. So it surges forward. You move over to the right. I will take initiative now, please. Everybody.
Oh, god damn it.
My dice have got decent well. 15 to 20? Or 20 plus?
22.
22 for your Austin Junior. Bulka?
17.
17. 10 to 15.
14.
11. Jamie?
Oh, sorry, I'm on a 10.
Not a two-handed
Gwen?
weapon now.
5.
Oh,
One attack, though, isn't it?
that's the reverse of what you wanted.
What level are you?
5.
You still got 2 attacks.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I was just double checking.
Seeing
So
as no one else has really seen the situation, I'm going to pick up the round directly on the cube.
There is light in the room with his torch. They have not seen him move over me?
No. They've seen you dodge to the side. Okay. So you move to the side. A pseudopod shoots out towards you.
Of course it does.
It's going to miss you, though.
Thank God.
And then it will try and engulf you again, so it will move over you.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Okay, which space do you want to move? You can move 5 feet.
So if it's coming me from this way, I can go left or right.
Yes.
From there.
Oh, yeah, you can move away.
Towards the door, I guess. If it's trying to come over me in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that?
Second move. Then it'll move onto you again. Make an extra saving throw.
No.
Okay, so it goes on top of you. Can you take 9 points of acid damage?
Wrong type of dragonborn for this.
Why can't it be poison?
Okay. That's their go. So, Elril. You see him dart to the side. Everything gets blurry in there for a second.
Do I see the one at the back move? Because I saw that one.
You see a blur. Yeah, it's become even more indistinct, if anything.
Gwen, are you okay?
No response.
I'm gonna get to the doorway and have a look around.
Okay.
14 again.
With the moving now, you see the pair of them. You can see Gawain's been lifted off his feet. The second one at the back of the room is slowly just quivering as it's quivering.
Quivers.
Great word, quivering. I will pull out Guile and Guilt.
Okay.
You have to say the names as you draw them.
Yes, of course I do. And I'll come up behind this one.
Okay.
I'll use my action, so I'll have Guile in my right hand, Guilt in my off hand.
Okay.
So Guile first. That's an at 1.
Wow.
Can you make another attack for me, please?
It's fitting that
Pretty
guilt is coming
self-aware.
afterwards.
It's not a +1 or anything, Kylie Guild, are they? I've got notes on them.
No.
Okay, so that's a 16.
Does 16 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so you plunge it in. You're aware, you can just see it.
My eyes
As it pulls back, yeah. I mean, reluctant to keep your eyes open, feeling the acid burn on every inch of you.
Then swing with guilt using the bonus action
Yes.
of 2 weapon fighting.
They don't want it to happen.
Another nat 1. It's your time.
You jinxed it now.
Natural 20.
No, but it is 22.
That definitely hits.
Give me the damage then of the attack you would have done, which is going to go on to Gawain.
So guilt
New Year's resolution.
is a D8 and 3d6 necrotic. You'll see thankfully it wasn't a crit, because a crit also has radiant damage onto it. And be thankful my dice are rolling nice and low tonight.
I'd rather they not be rolling on me.
It's 7 necrotic
Okay, so 7 necrotic.
and only 4 piercing.
Okay, done.
I will then step away from the vehicle and come back through the door.
Alright, it's Gawain's go.
No attack of opportunity?
It's not exactly attack of opportunity on you.
No. Okay, cool. I will move out of the way.
Do
There
I
are
take-
2 cubes inside.
Do I take damage on the start?
You're going to take damage at the start of the round. Also, be thankful I have rolled low.
How much?
13 points of acid damage. On 66.
So, I am going to
You feel your flesh burning. What do you want to do?
rage for a start with a bonus action, and then we get to roll. Just can I do anything else with that? So assuming I can't move, can I?
You can try and break out of it.
So I can try break out with my action, and is that?
It's athletics would be for that.
It's going to be a strength check.
Oh, okay. Also, can it, on my rage, can it do a Constitution saving throw, please?
16.
16. It's a pass. Can the other one do a Constitution saving throw, please? For shadowy tendrils coming out from me. 18. 18. Wow, they both passed. But then I also gain, from my wild magic rage, D12 temporary hit points, which comes up as a 12. It's very welcome. So that's the rage. I'm gonna try break out.
Okay.
I think I can't stay. I can't attack it in there because assuming I can't swing or anything, can I?
Strength check.
So you've been shit. You've been shit. We'll try you. So sorry, was it athletics or strength? Straight strength.
Straight strength, please.
That is a 19.
It's going to break you out. You emerge there. As you are forced down to one knee, this stuff all dripping off you on the floor, smoke rising from the flagstones where it is.
So full movement. Have I?
Yes, because it's your action to do that.
Yeah. And then can I go diagonally there?
Yeah.
5, 10.
I'll now take an attack
There
of
we
opportunity
go.
on you.
That's what he was waiting for.
It's gonna whip you.
It's a 14 to hit.
Miss! Do I have to do a saving throw or anything with that?
No.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Put it to there. And so, fucking cubes in there. It's not pleasant.
Okay.
That's bonus action done, movement done.
Okay.
I'm all done.
Is anybody else intending to interact with the cubes or go in the room? Or is this a shut the door and walk away situation?
Was there anything nice in the room?
Yeah, a couple of things nice in the room, but you ain't getting to them without the cubes
You're
getting.
taken from the other side. There are 2 doors. If the other door is attached to this room, I didn't get a good look.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't spend much time looking at the architecture whilst I was in there.
Okay, I'm going to go around another round. Ask for juniors, anything you'd like to do?
I'll have a look in the room,
Okay.
and I'd like to chuck my torch in like the middle.
Okay. Lands on the floor near the table.
Can I see the cubes?
Yes, you can, now that they've been moving and everyone said you can see them there.
Okay.
Undulating, translucent flesh of these things.
Would I have the knowledge of maybe punching and grappling the big acidic things? Would be a good idea.
Make an intelligence check.
Wow.
Wizards are intelligent.
6.
I mean, your fire will protect you.
That makes sense to me. I'd like to run up and punch it.
Oh,
With my
Okay.
fireball.
All right, make an attack.
14, I think.
That hits.
Oof. Cool. 5 damage.
5 damage.
I guess we're fighting.
Is that anything else?
I'd like to bonus action grapple.
Grapple.
Yeah.
Okay. You done?
Yep, dodge for me and
Okay, Rastin Jr. Anything you want to do?
I'll come here and I'll blow at the glass cube. So a gust of wind. And my turn.
And that's it. All right, Wolfgar. You're holding this door shut. They've opened the other door.
Yeah. Would I have realised that they'd have killed the ones?
No, I don't think so. Not from here.
Okay, then I'm going to continue holding the door. Get out while you can! They're going to kill you otherwise! I'll defend!
I feel like he's reading the situation wrong.
Okay. Bellatrix?
Is anyone in the room?
No.
I'm going to hold an action to charge in if anyone goes in the room.
Okay. Rashad?
I'm going to step up to the threshold of the doorway.
Okay.
You going in the room?
To the threshold of the doorway. The mage hand. How far can I move the mage hand? This might be a second.
30 foot.
What's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. My mage hand's going to end its turn there.
Okay.
I'm going to turn to Will and say, Apple.
That you?
I'd have a demon the voice and tell me it was a pleasure.
Yeah?
Yep.
What's that?
It's a bit of a law drop.
Now roll.
Complete clusterfuck of bodies around the door. I can't swing at it, but I'm sure there's a small gap I can send an Eldritch Blast or 2 through.
With your wands, I'm sure.
Yep.
The worst thing's going to happen is you're going to hit Kieran, which I don't see to be a negative.
That's fine.
I've already done my dying, message.
As I'm going.
If I kill a character called Bisto Gravy Net, I will consider that a victory.
As I'm shooting through this though,
Yeah.
well, I'd need to move back really to see it.
Difficult because it's high surface tension.
I'm still rolling with advantage, or with that knocked down to.
I don't think it's going to be an advantage now. Just normal.
Hi! Welcome to the world of nat ones, dude!
You got that one?
How many nat ones
Nat
are you
one
going
again.
for tonight?
Yep.
Oh my
I do want
god!
to say the spell says if you can see it, he has advantage.
I don't give a shit.
Give me 5.
I knocked him down to a regular one because
You want to kill Bisto Gravy Fuck?
because you're in the way.
What's
You
your
just go for a doorway that you're stood in.
What's your AC, dude?
Yeah.
9 HP's worth of damage.
How many?
9.
Oh, I'm still up.
Good. Second one coming in. You'll be glad to hear I miss you. It's 16 to hit.
Okay.
And 10 points of force damage to the cube.
10 points of force damage to the cube. Okie dokie. See, it's the guy sat on this side of the screen who gets to decide who gets advantage and not.
That will be. I don't know this dude from anybody, so that
Yeah.
will be me.
Hey, who knows what his fate is? Gwaine.
I do.
Me knowing Elroy, I'm not sure if that was an accident or not. 15. I'm going to use Sacred Flame on it. Could it do a Dex check?
Yeah, can you do a dex check, please?
No, not it. Not that it. You're it.
I did not pass.
That's a 1.
Believe it or not, you failed.
Yeah.
And you're going to take, oh for God's sake, 6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage. Okay. Bright white light illuminates the centre of the cube. For a moment, the room is fully lit. I put a torch on a glass of water.
And that's pretty much
That's you done.
all I can do.
Kago makes it to the top of the rope, climbs up to the top.
Pussy.
I'm going to that time go for a key.
Okay. Aspen Jr.
Not much range on my firebolts, so I will remain there and cast Gust of Wind again.
Wolfgar.
We still haven't told you the one's dead.
Yeah, it's just going to be, what are you doing? Stop messing with that door. Close it and get out.
We are taking them down, Wolfgar.
Oh. At which point he's going to open the door. Step inside.
Okay.
Survey the scene and how many that's sort of 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll get to there, couldn't, but then I'll get eaten straight away the next turn. Now knowing the flipping speed of them. I think he's gonna if I step 1 forward and then I'm gonna hold an attack for when the cube gets within 10 foot my reach is.
Okay. Lovely. Wolfgar done. Holding the attack. Bellatrix.
Fuck's sake. Can I see the cube from there?
Yeah, kind of, between a bunch of other people. You can also see the awful wounds on the back of
I'm going to
Grisham.
shout duck. And
No,
I'm
he's
going
a
to
Dragonborn.
And I'm going to, with my best judgment of you, I'm going to rage and throw a javel at it.
Okay.
That's it, straight down the back of my skull.
I'm
My
going to use
best, I shouted, so if you hear it, that's, you know, if you don't, then that's...
I'm going to use my portents for the day to give you a 1. Go on, what you got?
Oh, 20.
Yes.
No, more than that, actually. 22.
That's plenty. Right, you thread the eye of the needle with this javelin. Just
Right.
skimming your shoulder.
So, we are going, I'll do my first lot of damage and I'll do my radiant one. That is 6 person. I'll do that. You accept that one? 'Cause it kind of hit and then went back.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's flat now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So that is 5 radiant. So 6 person, 5 radiant.
Okay.
And I don't have a javel now.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, javelin goes into it. There's another flare of radiant light, and the javelin just dissolves into it. Okay, Bellatrix done.
Yep.
Grishan.
I think stand there might not be the best idea. I'm going to disengage.
Oh no, I have
these.
2. Okay, I just have 1 now.
I'm going to take
What?
the disengage action. I'm going to step back to as low as I've done. Yeah, I'm going to select that.
Okay. Done.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to stand up. I'm not that long. Okay.
Let's go.
1.
Let's go for the
That's
door.
10 feet away.
Is it 10 feet? Attack time. Oh, advantage. Well, that was a 10 and a 10. So that'd be 13.
That hits.
Perfect.
Effectively, it's just holding it out as it
Yeah, it shouldn't be too
the
hard.
side of a barn comes onto
If
it.
only battles were that easy.
And that's a 3.
No pluses or anything.
Oh, hang on. Once per turn, when hit creature with piercing attack can re-roll 1 dice. Yes, I'm going to re-roll that one. 4.
With any pluses?
No, I don't think
Do you have a
that type
strength
does-
bonus or anything?
Do you not have proficiency with that weapon by any chance?
Yeah, I've got proficiency.
Are you sure with the +3?
I had to handwrite this one, so the computer didn't do all the magic for me. Should I have a strength bonus on this? I've got
Yes, you
strength
should.
+3.
Okay.
+3.
Oh, okay, so that'd be 4 + 3, 7. Okay.
Lovely. It's okay. This is how we used to have to learn it in the old days.
It's a work in progress. And then,
And then
your
you know.
to hit would go up by your proficiency as well, which should be a +2. So you should be +5 to hit.
Did you select a class and did you just like?
Yeah, I've
You
got
make your own
fighter.
rules on this.
Yeah, just.
Is it common with a weapon?
Is it not +3 to?
So it's +3 from your strength, but then you also, if you're proficient with the weapon, which being a fighter, you would be proficient with the fighter.
Shit, so it's +5.
So it would be +5 to hit. That's all right. You
I don't think I've missed anything yet.
That's great. Okay, working it out.
4.
Okay, so you hit it with a thing, and it keeps coming. The end of your pike disappearing into it, and it can move a third space, so it's going to try and...
Oh, I misjudged that then, didn't I?
This is your redemption arc.
It's
It's
going to
fine.
swallow you.
It'll engulf you. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Then manifest the nat 20.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh shit.
That would be a 1.
Okay, so
Second.
over the top of you,
This table of ones tonight.
you're going to take
Had low rolls, haven't we?
10 points of acid damage.
I'm going to dissolve.
Is that minus your max?
No, I've got 6 left. So, and I'm a max.
Oh, you just
So you go to
Well,
minus 4, so you go to 0,
Yeah.
and then you're unconscious.
Yes.
I'm not going to take the bottom off. We know he's inside.
Okay. Yeah, it just over the top of you. You fall into unconsciousness. You feel the acid burning through you. That is my go done. Elra.
Step inside the room.
You're going to do an animated Hercules.
5.
Hydra, you're going to kill it from the inside.
Perception check, please, Elra.
So,
Perception check everybody in the big room.
In the room.
big
Oh god, I'm sorry, in the room. I see shit.
it's
6.
double digits, people.
19.
15.
15.
Double digits is good for how you've been rolling.
Okay, what'd you get?
19.
19.
6.
Okay. Everybody with Bellatrix. Must be heavily raining outside because there's water dripping in from the opening, just pouring in on a few sides, presumably running off the streets. Carry on your turn, Elra.
Yeah, so that's 5, and 15, 20. Swinging with Guile. Is Guile my first one? Yes, Guile is my first one.
Royal kill.
It's going to hit. So it's 6 points of magical piercing and 10 psychic.
Okay.
And then guilt is going to hit as well.
Mhm.
So this is 8 points of magical piercing and 14 necrotic.
Okay.
Sexy
Yep.
amount of damage.
2 slices. Your sword goes through it. It parts it entirely. The bits of gelatinous mass peeling away from each other. Coming back together as your sword leaves.
Move away.
Yes, I will take an attack of opportunity on you in this case because I'm hungry. Not going to hit you. 11.
15. It has got Wolfgar.
Yeah.
We need to get him out.
Back up towards the door. Pseudopod hits the door frame behind. The wooden door partially melts, steam coming off it. Elril done. Gwen.
I'm going to walk to the doorway, slam into it.
Okay.
Not the doorway, the gelatinous cube.
All right.
Let me move my snack rubbish out of the way. The panic snacks.
It's going to be horrific if we get to Wolfgar's turn. 66 damage just for being inside it.
We're trying. We're trying. So that is a nat 20 and a 9.
Nice.
I'm going to put some thing on this. You need to do 17 points of damage to take it out.
Well, I'm going to double the dice. I don't have any more smites left.
Okay.
So we're just going to hope that the 2d12 can...
2d12 plus
6.
6.
Plus 6.
So all you need is 11.
That's an 11.
I'll do.
And
Double, isn't it?
9. So
You
that's
bring the
right,
mace
back
round, impact, and there's a shockwave. Again, it breaks the consistency of the thing, like breaking the hard surface. The acid sprays out in all directions, leaving Wolfgar to slump down the floor, smoke pouring off him.
You wanted him out, he's out. I'm going to rush over to him if I can, if we're out of combat.
We've got death save, so.
Oh yeah, he's death saves, isn't he? That's, I can't do anything then.
Raspin Jr.
I can step out the way of the doorway with the last bit of movement.
I
That's it.
run to Wolfgar
Mhm.
and pat him on that. What else I can do?
We like the pink dice.
Wolfgar.
This is good.
1 death saving throw, please.
12.
Pass.
That's a pass. Bellatrix.
Can I go in and just pull his body up?
Just drag him along the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair.
Just so anyone who can heal, because I can't.
Okay, no, you go in there and you pull him out.
Yep.
Grishan.
What was it you wanted? And I'm going to walk over to that body.
So you're talking about me then. I was going to be really offended that I become just that body.
There's a sword and an amulet on him.
Mhm.
I'm going to start with the sword.
Magical.
Oh. Try to wrest it from him.
The hands are tightly wrapped around it.
Try and
And the undead lich comes out.
Make an athletics check, please.
natural one.
They are wrapped around this thing. That's your action gone.
Dice tonight.
I know, right? The amount of ones we've had is... It's not just low rolls, it's ones that are coming
Don't
out.
worry, Wolfgar, you can make it. Giving Bardic inspiration.
Elril.
Retrieve the goods. We need to get out. I do not want to be in here if it fills with water.
Do you want me to sort him or can you sort him?
As I
6 seconds.
walk over, reach down. 1 point of healing again. That's my action, and then I'm moving towards the rope.
Okay. I'm going to take us out of initiative. You start making towards the rope. Gwen, is there anything you want to do here?
Straight to what Elril instructed, straight over to the body.
Okay. Slapping at it.
Drop it.
All right. As you're making your way towards the rope, the water that was spilling in from the streets now is more fully flowing hard into the hole.
Okay.
It's like a waterfall. where the rope is as well. So the rope is in the middle of the water.
And you say it's 12 foot up.
12 foot up.
Some help to get that sword out.
No, he's got help.
Because I am proficient.
I will
I'm quite proficient.
go to Elrond.
So
Yanking stuff.
we can get advantage on it how we get it out. Alright. And then we can get out. Get out.
Can't believe I killed him from the inside.
Are we in this cave for a reason or did it just fall into it?
What are you plus
Maybe
what?
if it's like
The floor opened up.
Oh, you're plus 6.
maybe if it's like a circle, we can just push off as well.
Yeah.
We fell in, we climbed out, we climbed back up
Quickly,
because
just
we wanted
Because
to explore.
it's going to take them time to get the ladder, the
They
rope
told me
anyway.
to.
Yeah,
we'd
so
only
we
be
can just
standing-
get out and then we can run.
I'm
No,
assuming we'd
he
have
wants
like
to.
30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah.
Fake storage.
What if they
No.
fuck up the ladder? That ladder.
Fate's giving me a
I
Yeah.
wish it was a ladder.
Alright.
I've got indigestion from panicking at space
At least
raiders.
I won't get a rope in now. It's lubricated.
Well, if anything, you were lubricated on the way down after wash. He washed you, he didn't dry you.
That is true. You didn't oil me though. I don't want to get oiled.
Don't worry, I've got flasks of oil if need be. It's flammable, but you know.
Ah, here we go. That's what I wanted.
I am going to use my boots to see if I can jump up. So I've got boots for striding and springing.
Okay.
I'm going to jump up and decide that the water's not coming in. Grab hold.
Okay.
Because it says I can jump 3 times my normal.
Can you Google
Distance.
faster, please?
Okay, go for it then. If you're jumping, it's an athletics check still.
Can we get a bigger sound?
21.
21. So you're getting your hands on the edge of the ledge. Another hand comes down to try and pull you up.
Yep, I will scramble out.
You're going to have to toss me.
Oh yeah.
Have you got a rope?
The man who pulled you up, he looks over your shoulder and then just turns and runs. You can see the road down to the docks. The water level is significantly higher where it was. So the water level's normally here. It's all the way up here, fully free flowing down the street.
As I shout to get out.
Okay.
We're gonna have to fucking get out now. Look, it's nearly gone.
The time was just for his turn, right?
All right.
I hope so.
So you're done.
No.
Up there. You're done up there. We're going to cut back down to everybody else now. So it's as much as he's climbed up and shouted out, out, get out.
Well,
No, the time is gone.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Up to the
Yeah.
rope.
So
Because
yeah,
every time I flip one of these, I'm increasing the difficulty of getting out.
so
Oh,
we're
right.
gonna
I'd
run
like to get
over.
out, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to there, grab the amulet.
Yeah.
What's your dex?
40.
Yours?
My dex.
Yeah.
Lower than that.
Okay. So even as Gwen, you immediately said it, you rush straight over and start to climb up. Athletics check, please. Against the
Okay.
water
Yeah.
flow.
How long will fuck the sword? Amulet go.
12.
Okay. You go to climb up the rope, but the water's battering you so hard, you just lose your grip completely, fall to the ground.
So I'm gonna grab the amulet and yank the sword as hard as I can.
Okay, make an athletics check to try and break that sword.
Fucking that one.
Nope, failed.
Are you still raging? While people are trying to escape,
Yeah.
I'll get to the bottom of the rope and try and give you a leg up, or whoever's on the rope. A leg
Well,
up.
he's hit the ground now, so he's failed his check for now. But you get there, ready to help him next time if you want.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll get the fuck out of there. Can I just get out?
Okay, so he's in full. You go to the rope. You leap to try and climb it. Make
Yep.
the athletics check, please.
Can I be there to give up?
Yeah, you can reverse. You can have an advantage if you
Oh,
need
I've got
it.
advantage. Yeah, I'm still moving. Oh! That's like 21.
Okay, yeah, you. Even the water, you pull yourself hand over hand, pull up. It's like trying to climb over the top of a waterfall.
Yeah.
The water's battering you in the face as you manage to grab hold and pull yourself straight to the water. It's about knee deep on this side, flowing freely in. You can see it running down the side streets. Elrilla's on the other side of this chasm. Back down the bottom.
Oh,
are you doing?
hands right now.
Swords go tingle. I'm gonna try and pull the sword again.
I'm gonna assist him with it.
Okay. Go.
19 plus 0, strength 0.
Okay, you break the fingers on it. You manage to get the sword loose.
Go.
Start running.
Yeah. I'm
Okay, back in here with you two.
Come on, get up, get up.
I'll drag it out.
Make an athletics check. It increases
Again.
by 2 every time I flip this.
I'm helping
It's
again.
a 4 now, right?
8. Do I get advantage from him helping?
You get advantage from him.
Quick roll.
18.
Okay, you manage to swing it to the side and pulling yourself just out of the water enough to get over the lip to where Bellatrix is. She puts her hand down and pulls you over the top. You're up.
I'll be putting my hand down to help him.
Can I see the other two?
Yeah, we're coming out.
They are just coming towards the door of the room.
Yep. I'm just going to
Go, go, go!
Come on, I'll give another hand.
You're gonna
to the
wait.
next person, yeah.
Okay. Next person to get there, which is Dex is best.
12.
Plus,
Quick.
it's 12 or 13. 13.
13. So you run across the room, you get there first.
I rolled 14 on the first one. 17.
17. You slip down the rope.
push him, get up.
I'm going.
Okay, you leap on the rope immediately.
Nope.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, wait.
You with advantage?
Sorry. But that was it was actually 19.
Then you get up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Didn't have the pluses.
No. You tried. Go.
Okay, it's gone up by 2.
Okay, he's telling me to go up, so I'm going to go up.
Come on.
Can I offer a
11. Is it?
hand?
What's it plus the dex?
It's athletic strength.
So 16.
No, it's not enough. The water pressure's too much on you.
Why don't we just hold on to the rope and let
No,
them pull
just
us?
climb.
If they're on the rope, can we start pulling the rope a bit on the other top bit?
You can start pulling the rope.
Yeah, we're gonna start pulling the rope. to help them.
19.
19's not enough.
Hold on to the rope! Hold on to the rope!
Hold on!
Yeah, that was holding on.
Me and
We're
Bellatrix
hold-
are going to pull.
Okay.
We're gonna pull.
Athletics checks from the pair of you, please, to hold on against the water pressure while you're going to pull on the other side. With advantage
yeah.
because you're helping.
Oh, advantage.
No, from them.
Oh,
so
okay,
you just
advantage.
you just do straight athletic checks.
13.
That is a
plus
16.
five.
No. 16.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
16.
Yeah,
16.
Okay, so look, you're pulling the rope, hand over, the water's bashing your face, but you manage to wrap your arm around it and you get pulled up. You just can't get a grip on it. It's sliding down, you need a 15.
No, that was 7.
You're pulled up to the edge, you put a hand down and pull Wolfgar over the top. Again, now you're all struggling to keep your feet as the amount of water pressure behind you is forcing you forwards towards the hole.
Throw up the sword! It's weighing you down!
Throw down the rope.
Is there anything on this side that I'm on, that I can lower down or just throw down to help?
Sounds running out.
If the rope comes down, I'll tie it to myself.
Yeah, we'll kick the rope back down.
Okay. We're going to go again then. So I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody up on this side.
Alright, Dex save that.
Is it
Can-
an effect that I can see?
Yeah, can
while
we
I'm up?
You can see the water,
Oh,
yeah.
I got advantage then. So
21.
19.
8.
I wanted to run away.
Okay. You brace yourself, but you two, the water pressure now sweeps you both from your feet. You're pushed forwards towards the gap. You can make another dexterity saving throw to try and grab hold of the edge, otherwise you're falling in. Looking for a 12.
Come on, guys.
Well, that'd be nice to see, but 6.
8. The two of you straight into the hole. You've got the rope. You see the two of them come over the edge.
Tying it to myself.
Nudge Bellatrix. Will.
One more pull we're doing now.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want me to pull this out?
Yeah, you do
Grab
that.
the
Sorry.
rope
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and try and make an athletic check.
Grab the rope.
All three of them on the rope. Okay, so that significantly increases difficulty for them.
Is it athletics?
Yeah.
That's still
So
like.
20.
I'm gonna
that's
drop
really-
the
Not
rope.
like 19.
5.
19, that's
6
great.
as well.
Oh, yeah, 6.
25, 26.
Yeah, 26, yeah.
That would be a 20 with athletics.
Yes.
We
What do you got?
26 to pull him up.
Okay. All three of them are attached to the rope.
Fucking hell.
You have to brace yourself. I was up at a 20 to try and give them a weight to it. Slowly, hand over hand, you're pulling them. You feel yourself sliding along as the water's getting deeper and deeper around here. You can see it running down every side alley now. There are people trying to run. Elril. Down the main street that leads towards the harbour, you see a galleon picked up by the water. Seems the first bit of water was a surge that came through, but now it just looks like the water almost imperceptibly is just rising. And as you see the warehouses down the street, it's not that they're being washed over, it's just that they're disappearing beneath the weight of water that's coming. It's a slope down towards the docks.
Yeah.
It's a slope that goes down.
Quite a steep one as well.
But it isn't. It's clearly the other way round now.
Ah, the earthquake's shifted it.
The land inside here has dropped, and the peninsula is now below what would be normal sea level, on top of the fact that tsunami's coming.
That's a tsunami.
What did we do?
What did you do? I didn't do it.
All right,
Pulled the sword out.
the three of you, right on the edge, as you're being pulled up by the rope. I'm afraid I'm going to require one more athletics check because of the water pouring over the edge.
We can only do so much. We're pulling you up.
Yeah, we'll pull you up.
I have a different check because I've been tied into the rope.
This is to get over the lip onto the top.
21.
That's fine.
Nowhere near a 21. 11.
11's enough.
Oh, fuck. 11.
11. Yeah, it's fine. You only need 10. So you're on the edge. You can pull yourself in. The water is just slamming you in the face, but you can get enough grip to pull the lot of you on the edge of the water.
Elril, where?
Just yours at the moment, say, but it's at about knee level where you are, and it's forcing you back. You can see on the other side it's up to waist level, flowing into this round the edges.
Piggy Brock.
I will be backing up as the water's coming in.
It's like to my ankles.
Get a high ground.
Okay, where's that?
Anywhere apart from where you are. There's a galleon coming down the main streets.
Where are you going? I'll go with you.
Can you get over this gap?
Can we get over the? Does it look like we can get over the gap anyway?
I run.
15 foot across.
I turn and I start running.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Or wading. And then running.
I'm gonna-
There's a wrenching sound as your group, you look behind you, you see one of the buildings, what would have been looks like a potion shop of some sort at one point. The timbers on the bottom of it give way, the whole building wrenches on its axis, and the upper floor drops down towards you. Dex saving throw from everybody here, please.
Can you see this coming?
You can see it coming.
Oh, okay, we're okay. 18.
13.
24.
19 again.
18.
19.
Okay. Less than 15? Who was less than 15? Okay. The timber hits you poof, on the side of the head. You can take 10 points of damage.
I'm down.
Okay. Raspin Jr. gets hit by a timber. You see his head snap to the side, his eyes roll back, and he just drops into the water. Immediately starts flowing towards the chasm.
I can't stop. Is a quick look. Is there any way to get over the chasm outside of jumping?
No.
I am,
Unless you want to go down a side street or something and try to get further away from it.
but the side streets are just as flooded and the current wise. I'm gonna back up a couple of like 10 foot.
Okay.
Gonna get rage because the shit's getting tense now. Adrenaline's pumping, and I'm gonna try jump, run and jump.
I'm going to do the same as well.
Okay. Rasvin is just floating towards the edge of the thing. He's going to drop in there.
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
I know people who survive tsunamis whilst unconscious. I slept through thunderstorms. It's the same thing.
Sleep for a tsunami.
Rathrin would survive.
Hey, it's a tsunami every January where he lives. Right next to the river.
I'll just float to safety.
If he's floating past me,
Yeah.
can I grab him?
Yeah, you can grab him as he comes past you. You manage to put a hand on his crocheted cloak.
And then I'm going to try and walk away from the crack. Is that going to be towards the sea then?
So the sea is behind you. The crack is away from the sea.
Okay.
Sea up to here. Crack. Elrul's on that side.
Running.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try going along the crack, I think. to try
Okay,
and find
on
a
the edge of
viewpoint.
it. Yeah.
Well,
We're both just waiting to rage and jump across. We are.
Can I try something roguish? Not that
As a bard.
roguish. Well, there's water going over the crack.
Yeah.
Can I try and use my ice breath weapon to try and like frozone the shit and try and just like create a bit of frozen walkway or try to merge?
I mean, yeah, it would be a good idea, but the water is not going all the way across. It's just tumbling in there at the moment.
Yeah.
Can I not freeze a 15-foot patch of ice and then go, oh, it's wedged?
I mean, it's potential you could freeze it, but I mean, probably counted by the fact like you'll just freeze water into a waterfall down there rather than on the edge. It's also seawater.
Oh yeah, it's got a lower freezing point. Yeah, there's no point. Yeah, okay. And I'll ready with the gang. We're gonna jump it.
If you want us all to roll.
Got a high freezing point, doesn't it?
Yeah. Can leap horizontally a number of feet up to your strength score
Yes.
if you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump.
What's your strength score?
Higher than 15.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's 17. So.
17 as well.
Yeah.
10.
We're literally we're gonna hold hands.
As we watch you just go.
You're still gonna have to make a roll for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we rage, we get advantage.
Yes.
So 10 and a 17 plus athletics. I got 23. Did you get a nat 1? The laugh from Ross said it all.
Holy shit!
23 from me.
23.
This is gonna be the most badass sword
Another
as well.
one. That is a 18.
Okay. The two of you move back into the water along with Grishan. You immediately have some doubts hit you because yes, you can move back and try and get some extra momentum, but you've moved back into water, making it difficult to actually run in it. If you've ever seen the video of Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to run out the sea, you'll know what I mean. It's a joke. But you try and push forward as best you can, get towards the edge and bound yourself forward. The three of you leap through the air, landing hard on the other side, face down, gripping it. You look prone there. Water is on the top of you, but it's nowhere near as deep on that other side. You clamber and get back to your feet. The two of you do. Anyway.
Do you feel all of a sudden a little lighter?
A brief look back.
Grishan's down there.
Like down.
Like, take 6 points of damage down.
I'm down.
You hit the water hard, but it's not deep enough to provide much
Well,
protection.
there's no gravy then. Bye.
You gotta tell me what that sword was.
Don't you just love it when a plan comes together?
Okay, so you two are on the other side.
Yeah.
You two, you're unconscious, right? Death saving throw, please.
Fail.
Okay. So you start dragging him towards the side, looking for somewhere where it's narrow, or yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, I guess the crack is kind of like
Yeah, towards the edge. While it's still a crack, it is a bit narrow towards the edges of the marketplace.
Yeah, unless I can see like a 20-foot bit of floating log or something
Make a
coming along my
perception
way.
check.
15-foot sheet of ice.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be a 20 perception.
Nice.
Okay. A number of buildings have collapsed under the weight of this, and there is debris free floating up there. As you look, you can see this full-size galleon careening up the street towards you. You can see a fallen-over section of market stall that's on its side now. There's a bunch of hams floating around it, but there's some lengths of plank. You think there might be one long enough. If you get it down to about 10 foot, you could probably get across it. But, and this is the but, there's deep water on both sides. There's a chance it could lift the wood and push it in. There's a chance.
I think I'm going to run up to the big piece of wood, throw Raslin's Jr. on.
Okay.
Just missed everyone's names together, and then try to push it along the floating log towards a thinner point in the crack.
Okay.
Can we see him?
Yes.
How far away is he from us?
He's gone about 40 foot further down the...
How forceful is this water on the other side of the
Very.
Okay.
He's having to wade his way
Okay,
through
so
it.
it's getting worse.
Yeah, as soon as it runs out, he'll make it a death saving throw. But
Okay. So I'm going to wade over further away from the chasm, but going towards in like diagonal direction. Does it look like there's any way close that we can get out that I can also help with?
I mean, you might be able to hope if you get closer. You can see a bunch of other townsfolk as well, struggling in the same situations. People trying to climb out of windows. There's a child that's floating past on what looks to be an upturned table. A woman trying to reach. There's people panicking in every direction. It's not just a few of you in the streets. So you're trying to get there. You're working your way past people.
I'm just going to shout, just leave him, run and jump it!
He's still alive. I can't leave him.
He's gone! Look at what's happening!
Push on towards the galleon. Is there something I can grab onto the galleon?
If the galleon keeps surging towards you, it's probably going to slam straight into you.
Oh, it's like here rather than...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to be pushing past the galleon then as quickly as I can.
Okay. So,
That's a face, if that's the wrong decision.
death saving throw.
Pass.
Okay.
Just need a 20.
Alright, so the prow of the galleon has now made its way up into the marketplace proper. It's wider than the street at this point. It just scratches along one side of a building. There's a building with all curtains blowing out of it with a balcony that once used to house an oracle. That was what was used to be in there. It scrapes off the entire front of that building, revealing rooms with inside. All of that debris is falling onto the prow of the deck of the ship as it moves forward. That's cut off now, and it stops grinding on the ground just as the water gets shallower, right where the chasm is. You're off to the right-hand side of this. You run a little bit further down. You've got a 10-foot gap now.
10-foot gap to jump?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I'm going to grab him fireman lift style,
Okay.
and I'm going to fucking go for it.
Make an athletics check, please. With disadvantage. Because you're carrying someone else.
Well, that would be a 10.
Good start.
So... or a 16, if you'd rather be nice. And I did say
You
how
have
well
killed
you're
Gravy
walking
Boat.
today.
You didn't do anything for him. Okay.
We held his hand. He just didn't
Brace,
make
you
it.
try. You grab hold of him and you try and leap. You realise you're not going to make it. Would you try and keep hold of him, or would you consider letting him go to try and save yourself?
So, just I've jumped.
Yeah.
At which point, I'm trying to understand the mechanics here. Am I realising I'm not making it because I'm starting to sink, or because
You got a chance of trying to grab hold of the other side, but
I think
Not with one arm.
not with one
I
arm.
think in panic, I probably would let go.
Okay, make a dex saving throw, please.
No, sorry.
The current technique.
It's like Scar and Mufasa right now.
Well, that's a 4. So I wish I hadn't shamed myself.
You release him. He falls, disappearing from you. You reach out, fingertips just touching the other side. Just like that.
Would I have been able to grab him? Because I did try walk over.
You did.
And if it changes anything, I did drop my backpack off earlier with all the stuff inside.
Did you actually?
Which cushions my fall and makes me still alive down
Bisto Gravy
Tough
Neck. When will you ever learn that maybe if you do something I like, you got a better chance? But no, you have to keep poking the lion, don't you?
I show up with a fully formed backstory, a lovable character name, an accent. What more can a man do?
Well, you see, the problem is you said a lovable character name. You turned up with a grocery list.
What you've done is you've impugned his thing because now he can't post this on YouTube because Bisto.
When he gets that sponsorship deal.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, if I can't, I can't.
I'm going to give it a chance. You did drop your backpack. You did say you were going over to help him. So his fingers just touched the edge.
And I won't do anything too dangerous to sacrifice myself, but I will try grab.
Give me an athletics check. Straight athletics check, no bullshit.
Oh, it's going to be like that bit in Lord of the Rings.
16.
You grab his hand. Make another athletics check.
14.
You manage to keep hold of your position, bracing one foot forward, even though there's water all around you.
Can
So
I try and, with the other hand now,
pull him in as well, yeah.
grab the side? I've sprung to life from all the nat 20s we both rolled down here. Can we hold on to his legs?
You brace. You pull Wolfgar up onto the side.
And then let's
Yeah.
go. Bellatrix, let's go.
We could survive, you never know.
And we're going to head for higher ground.
Can you make? Well, you're going to lose a death saving throw because you're going to hit the ground, and then you can make another death saving throw for me, please.
Just need to try it.
What about the poopies?
It's a pass.
So we're going to need some death saving throws from you, aren't we? Because we haven't been doing that.
How many do you want?
I want 3 straight off. We've only been for a little while.
Fail. Fail. Fail.
Oh,
2 or 3 and a 6.
It was your destiny.
can you do the next few minutes without smiling now?
Aren't you glad I came?
Aren't you? Turn up with a proper character.
He had a backstory.
I've heard your argument, and I'm guaranteed your backstory was utter bullshit, wasn't it?
No, it's Aberdeen Angus and the Beefy Boys.
All right, we're moving on. Okay, so you 3,
Yeah.
Head for higher ground.
and you've already gone. So what was your movement? Where were you going?
So, the North Gates, the way I was saying,
Okay.
wasn't it?
As you get up to where the north gates are, you're making your way through that street. You're actually propelled slightly by the water surging this way. Where the north gates exit are, there are 100 people all in the way, trying to get through, but there's so many of them they bottlenecked it.
Any ladders or anything that I'm passing?
Perception check.
I don't trust any of these things.
I wonder why. No? Yeah?
Isn't that 20? 22.
Oh!
Down a side street, you do see a ladder.
I'll grab the ladder.
Okay.
So I'll just head down, grab the ladder, continue, but avoid the gate, go to the wall.
Right. As you're heading through a wall, two goes, "Hey! Kiss that ladder!" 3 guys start making their way towards you, wading through the water.
I will.
Kill them, fate wills it.
Well, fine.
Just don't use guilt and it's fine.
Unless you go, I won't feel the guilt, but you will.
Are they gaining on me?
They are. You're carrying a very long ladder. They've got clubs, or sticks of wood, classic with a nail through the end.
Proper tough guy.
Yeah, all right. Get your ladder.
You will drop where you are as I cast commands, essentially telling him to drop.
Okay.
It's a Wiz 15 saving throw.
No! So the first guy drops straight to the floor.
I'll swing it down for a little bit.
The second 2 pause. Make your way towards the wall.
Continue making my way. If you follow and try and take this from me, I will take you all down.
The first gets up, having submerged himself completely in the water in order to drop. Get him! The 3 persist in going after you.
How far away?
You've got to the wall. You're some distance out from everywhere else. Most of the people are concentrating on that. They haven't seen you. They're about 20 feet away from you at the moment.
That's what I was thinking. Eldritch Blast at the 1.
Okay.
14 to hit.
Hit.
7 points of force damage.
Okay. Hits him in the shoulder. Ah! Go! Go! The other two look like they're trying to run.
Okay. Towards me.
Yeah.
I'll send an Eldritch Blast at
Sam.
one.
Different guy.
No,
Same guy.
same one.
Okay.
14 hit before, so 21 to hit. So that's going to hit. That's 9 points of force damage.
Okay. Just as you shout and go, the second Eldritch Blast hits him. He arcs back in the ground, back arching, drops into the water.
As he goes, let me up this ladder safely, or you both die.
He killed him! Fucking murderer! Have him! The two persist.
Okay.
Okay. They'll rush up to you as you're there with the ladder. They'll get within 5 feet of you.
Yep.
Take a swing with a club. 15
Nope.
and a 20.
That will hit.
Okay, you bat the first one aside. The other one of the club hits you on the side of the head, dashing your head. It's going to be 8 points of damage.
I warned you. It is your time. Putting out Guilt and Guile. Stab towards the one with Guile. 12 to hit.
Yeah, that's still a hit. They're not wearing any armor or anything.
So this is a D8 plus 10 psychic. So that's 7 magical piercing and 10 psychic.
Okay, you bring the sword across his front shoulder to groin, slicing him open. He, without another word, falls back into the water, crimson colouring it all around you.
Without even looking at the other guy, just swing Guilt at him,
Go for it.
missing him.
All right.
Should have known.
It's another one.
Which means you just swing it round and hit yourself, right?
Help! Help! His swing out at you, Maddie. Natural 20 with the club. For an absolutely pathetic roll. That is going to be 9 points of damage.
Turn and face him, swing it with
Okay.
Guile again. 12 to hit.
Yep.
It's 9 piercing and 10 psychic.
Okay. His head folds backwards, like opening a chest. His pleas for help having reached deaf ears, are not heard by anybody.
I can imagine it's bedlam with everyone
Okay. You
screaming.
drop the ladder in that combat. It's just on the surface of the water now, floating a distance away. You wade up to it, pulling it, leaning against the side of the wall, climbing to get up on the battlements. All right, everybody who's not in a hole. No death saving throw for you, I'm afraid. You're looking for a nat 20. That's the only thing that can save you now.
It's got a 2 in it.
What's on that
Is
side?
it a 12?
It's a 2.
What's on that side? So close.
I know.
Is that you gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ralston Jr. from I ceased.
The three of you.
So I think from where we would have been, with the galleon coming in, we would have been looking to go to the wall. I think that's where I would have been if you guys would have
I'm
agreed.
just trying to see where the high ground is and what direction that is.
Get up. I was just,
Get
if we get up to the wall, we
Yeah.
can get over and go to the hills. We
Okay.
can't get to the north gate in time.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that then.
Can we get into one of the buildings? You know, the tall 3-story ones that are leaning over
Well,
the walls.
these are defensive walls. How far away? If we get to the wall, how far away is there a way up to the wall? Because they are defensive.
So there are towers positioned ever
Yeah.
so far, which they're normally kept shut and locked to stop just general people going up
We
there.
can break that down.
But there'll be stairs going up and they'll be on the walls. There's an inner wall and then an outer wall.
We'd go to the closest
Yeah.
tower that we could.
From this point, it's probably on the northern wall.
Oh, really? So we'd have to head that way.
You're right in the
anyway.
centre of the city, off the
Yeah,
marketplace.
that's not great. We'll have to head that way then.
Yeah.
Okay. You start. Mate, because of your angle, you're further down, you head down a side street. Water's flowing through here, but it's been caught mainly in the marketplace and is surging down this side street. But yeah, it's a little bit lower, so you're able to just wade your way down there. As you get to like a cross point, several bodies face down float past you.
There are casualties.
You see the back of Rasmus Jr.'s head.
Push it under so I don't feel any guilt. Can't see it.
Hold him down.
Just keep heading.
You keep wending your way. You're in the more expensive part of town now. Doesn't matter.
Anyone with rich clothes floating past?
No. You've got lots of people from the docks that are being washed up more than anything. The wall comes into view, and you can see a tower.
Head towards that. It's the way up to over. I'm assuming, can we see the kerfuffle at the north gate?
From your point, you're too far away from it.
First thought was best thought. We'll go for the tower.
Okay, so you're at the base of the tower. There's a big, solid door
Can
preventing entry.
both of us kick it down?
You can make an athletics check.
Does it open first?
It's locked.
Can you imagine it?
Right, we're gonna use a rage,
I'm angry at this door. Angry.
and we are going to kick it open.
Okay. Do you want both of us to roll or one of us to roll?
One with advantage.
Go ahead.
So that is a 21. Yeah, 21.
21. Okay, so you slam into the door, shakes in the frame, but does not open.
Shit.
I'm going to get my maul out and just, as hard as I can,
Okay.
hit
Give me an
into
attack
the
roll.
lock area. Because, the lockwise mechanisms, they're not anything fancy complicated.
No.
Yeah, so presumably if I break that, we can open the door.
Yeah. Let's assume.
First thought, best thought, 20, so high 20.
Yeah, give me some damage.
15
Okay.
magical bludgeoning damage.
You hit the frame of the door. Some of the splinters break. Try it again. Doesn't open. Water starts to get deeper where you are.
I'll shoulder barge into the
Make an
door.
athletics check.
Fuck you. 18
Redeemable
plus
moment.
5, 23.
Okay. With it, the lock area being weakened, you jam into it. It slams open inside, revealing a staircase going up.
Yeah.
Well done!
Well
Run
done.
up.
We
Well
weakened
done.
it. Get in.
You get to the bottom of the stairs. Something of a relief to be going up. The water immediately surges in when you open the door, starting to fill the ground level of this thing. You spiral up the stairs and get to the top of you get almost to the top of the tower, and then there's a doorway on both sides, obviously leading out to the main part of the
Before
battlements.
we go in, I'd wolf whistle as loud as I can, just to try and draw people's attention to where I was, in hopes that maybe someone else could follow
Okay,
us up.
a couple of people do see.
Yeah.
Start pointing and head towards where you are.
Yeah, we'll just shout
Yeah.
this way.
Because at least then that clears my conscience of
Yeah,
leaving
yeah,
the others
yeah.
behind to die.
All right.
Yeah.
So you all get up to the top of the wall. Are you going to the top of the tower or the top of the wall?
Top of the wall, because I think my hope is to then just pop over and sort of like bunny hop as best we can over.
All right.
Yeah.
You get to the top of the wall. Left or right? You head left or right?
Where's
Left. Okay, Wolfgar immediately heads left.
Yeah, I'll go. Yep.
Well,
It's sort of like in panic mode. If he's going left, I'd automatically
Yeah.
So you start moving along the battlement. Looking back down towards the town now, you can see where the docks are. There's another, down that end of town, there's another wall the same as this. From where you are at the moment, you can see the bulk of the water that you've seen coming in so far is coming in through the gateway to there, which had the top part of it broken open. So it's all up against the wall and then surging in through the hole where the gate was. That must be where the galleon came from.
Yeah.
The wall itself, you can see, has a number of other ships all battering against that wall.
Is that the wall that we're on?
No, the wall down the bottom end of the city.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about
So,
that.
yeah, cities like this, you're up on the wall here. The docks are down this bit.
Yeah.
So the wall is intact, but it has a hole in the centre of it where that galleon came up.
Yeah.
But because water can't get past these, all of the other boats which have been picked up are all banging against that wall.
And I guess the assumption is that's going to be happening on the west dock as well.
Yes. But more than that, it's at the point now where the water on those walls is high enough that it's pouring over the top.
Yeah, so we need to.
And the water on these ones is pretty low at the
It
moment.
is.
Looking over the top, so if we're on the top of this wall, have we got another curtain wall to go?
Yes.
What's the water situation like down here?
So looking over the other side, you can see it looks like there's just been heavy rain. It's all mud in every direction, and as you look up, you can see the chain of people coming out of the gateway and pouring into this area.
Can we get to this curtain wall from this wall?
You can't get for the outer. Well, you can actually. Yes, you can. Make a perception check as well. 5. Okay. Yeah, you can, but you have to go all the way around and down a bit to get on that curtain wall and come back out again.
So all the way out round, we're talking towards near the west side, which to me says too dangerous.
Oh,
Go ahead. No.
no, you carry on because it's just before you jump off. I'm going to grab you.
I'm not going to jump off. I'm not suicidal. It's fine. Not yet. Is there a way that these walls meet but don't do it, so we could come from the bigger wall, rope down to the curtain wall, and sort of like try shortcut it without going towards the west?
Rope down to the curtain wall.
Yeah. So like, do they meet anywhere? But
They only meet at this
Punch.
far, son, and then all the way around by where the Elven Quarter is.
so I think our best bet then is just if that shit's happening there, it's going to be happening at the west dock. We just go straight down. Like, it's not that watery down there. Head over to the other wall. Do the same thing we've done here. And we're out free into the country.
I'm going to grab you here. Come here a second. I'm not going to take a fall. I'm on one out of character. I'm on 1 HP. I'm too injured. I'm not going to be able to jump down.
Give me a
I'll
sec.
do something.
Run into my bag.
Don't say anything, especially.
Pull out a health potion. Take a swig of that.
14. Do I hear? Do I not? Don't know. 14. Whatever.
How high up is this?
The wall is about 40 feet high.
Take 10 points of healing.
Thank you.
So just gave him a health potion to have.
Yeah. Can you make a stealth check as well, please?
Okay.
My attention. Pull that up.
Yeah.
Down.
Pull it up with the other side. Yeah.
17.
No, you don't need what he said.
That's fine.
All right. You'll pull it out
Also,
on the other side.
actively.
I'll take a perception check from all three of you.
Not with that dice.
Natural 1.
5.
That's my
Dirty
first one.
20. Because I swapped dice.
You're looking around trying to work out what your options are while you're drinking a potion. You could head back towards the Elven Quarter, you think. The Elven Quarter is completely filled with water.
Shit. Okay.
At that point, it's obviously gone over the wall, and if anything, it's pouring out of the gateway to the Elven Quarter into the main part of the city. You see the back of something arch inside the quarter, a large creature, green fins coming out the back. Its head breaks the surface for just a moment.
I'm assuming sea monster.
See that guy there? Second shaft down on the right?
Yeah.
The bird.
This guy
No!
just breaches the water for a moment in the Elven Quarter.
There's three of us and we've not got a
Before he dives down. He's a good distance away from you.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's where he is.
He's going towards the main part of the city, and we're coming out of the main part of the city.
You only made part of it. Well, he's in the Elven Quarter, which is a whole walled area
Yeah, but
itself. Yeah.
assumably that's where the water's going to be flowing to, right?
Yeah.
So I will just say it's a fucking sea monster coming from the Elven Quarter. We need something to tie the rope on to go down the other side. Like,
Have you got rope?
thought?
You get the ladder down the other side. You put it down that bit, planting it down.
Yep.
How big's the drop though?
How big's the drop?
It's 40 foot.
It's fine.
I think it's fine.
Well, it's 50 foot of rope.
Oh, so you do have the rope.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
it turns
okay.
out that some of us can't search their bags properly, and it turns out I do actually have rope.
Okay. With the ladder down on this side, it's not quite long enough. You could brace it on something on this side, but on the other side, you have to drop it down. So you're going to have to sort of
Yeah.
lean yourself over and drop a distance to the ladder, which is a bit...
I will heal myself beforehand using 10 points of lay on hand and go for it.
Okay. You pull yourself over the battlements and hold yourself above the ladder. You're going to have to make a drop to touch this thing. When you dropped it, it's wedged itself. You're pretty sure it's okay. Dex check, please.
Nat one again.
Okay.
God.
You release. Your feet touch the top rung of the ladder. Break the top rung of the ladder. You twist your feet round and turn upside down, and then you're freely falling.
Yep.
Jeez. You need your dice.
Maybe it's the dice tray.
You hit the corner of one of the buildings port inside, just jabbing into your back. It spins you, and then you hit the ground hard. you are going to take 6 points from the building and 14 points from the fall.
Good job you healed yourself.
Good job I healed myself, because that would have taken me down to single digits.
Okay.
Lots of people still streaming through.
Yes. Nobody seems to have paid any attention to you. And you see that the ladder, you've broken the top 5 rungs of it, and it's just fallen to the side.
Still better than nothing, and I can jump from the top.
May fate bless you.
Grab the ladder, continue to run towards them.
Okay. You go and grab the ladder and go to run and realise how badly you've hurt yourself. You grab it and start to limp. Your movement is currently halved.
I will cast cure wounds on myself.
Okay. All right. You 3 then. What's the plan?
I'm gonna lay on hands myself for 8 before doing anything.
While he's doing that, I'll tie up the rope on the wall and show you the knot. Make sure it's all right.
I'll try and see if it's alright.
Let me delete my rope.
Our new level 1 just rolls just the other side, just chilling. Right?
Sure. Yeah. Just chilling.
My new character's Fishan.
No longer poking a bear. Now we've just rolled up a wet towel and flicking him in the ghoulies.
Yes, they're doing the knot.
Okay, yeah, you tie a knot. Looks good. Looks good.
12.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Make sure if it can hold my weight, it can hold your weight.
Okay. I'm not fat shaming or anything.
Okay, start lowering yourself down.
I'm
Athletics
very
check.
aware I'm a dwarf and I'm probably still heavier than you.
Athletics check, please. You only need a 10.
That does not sound good. Don't forget you've got heroic
Used it to pull all 3 of them up.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Had to use the inspiration to pull all 3 of them up.
Okay.
Okay.
No, is the answer. I got an 8.
One of them's
All right. You go to grab hold of the rope, just misjudge it entirely, and fall. You're going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. But the knot held, so there's that.
Well, it's because it didn't have my weight on it for the whole time.
Okay, next.
15, did you say? 1-5.
Yeah.
I would have been unconscious if I didn't heal myself. I have 8 left, the exact amount I healed myself for.
Can I go next?
Yes.
Oh, I made it.
Okay.
That's like 21.
All right. You shimmy down the rope.
So it's safe then.
Yeah.
Is that athletics?
Yes, please.
Can I get an advantage on athletics to get 10 rather than 3? Was it 5? 8, I think. Yeah, 8 I got.
Samesies.
You go down after Bellatrix, getting about halfway down the rope, before, after all the exhaustion of it, you just don't have the grip anymore. You slide down. You take 8 points of damage as you hit the ground.
8 points of damage. I can live with that. Barely, but I can.
Okay. The 3 of you make it, getting up, start making your way through this part of the city.
Yep.
Okay. The main northern gate, as you'd imagine, the one that leads out to the wilderness, again flooded with people trying to get out.
Do I see these 3?
You can make a perception check. They've relentlessly failed to see you.
At this point, I'm not looking for you. I'm just looking at you now.
Yes. Yeah, you see the 3 of them.
We're not quiet.
You see a dwarf.
You
just
see a
face
dwarf
up.
fall off a wall.
How far away are they from you?
They're about 100 feet away from where you are.
Practicing your belly
I'll
flops
still
is
shout
what?
out as loud as I can, because I've got nothing else that I can use, because, I don't take that type of stuff. Bellatrix, Gwaine!
The other one.
Wolfgar!
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, you'll hear him.
I get 15, but as long as one.
Look around, see him.
Yeah, you got him.
Do you want us to come over there, or you over here?
I'm still moving as a... Yes! To me!
I'll
Yeah, we'll
head
follow
towards him.
towards him then.
Okay.
Limping along. Take the ladder!
Are there as many people on this side?
It's not much of a
of
fucking
There are
map
not as
left.
many people. Well, I mean, this part of the city is still crowded. It doesn't have as many people in the main part of the city, and it's only sort of ankle deep on water now at this part.
Okay.
So it's not as bad.
Where are the other two?
Sadly, they don't think they
Dead.
made it.
I dropped him.
They fell back
Drop
in.
Dropped
two.
him. Rasfin Jr.
I
thought I had the hands. I thought they were strong.
we had the Dragonborn's hand, but it just
We
got-
jumped and then he
Yeah.
You
wasn't.
did what you could, but it was obviously their time. Now quick, let's get to the other wall.
Yeah.
Let's get
Okay,
over.
let's go.
And let's get out.
Off we go. Yeah, I don't disagree.
Has anybody got any more rope?
I got some rope.
No.
I got some rope.
We'll need the rope to get down the other side.
Is this the last gate, isn't it? Wall, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
What does the gate look like? Can we see the gate from where we are?
You can see the main gate that leads out to the wilderness. It's much larger than the interior gate. There are people all around it. There are wagons all lined up trying to get through. It's just like the news has announced there might be a petrol shortage.
What's the Helvetian garrison on this side like? Because this is where the Helvetian garrison was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Are they doing anything? Are they around, or are they running as well?
they're running as well.
I know, right? It's their battle tactic.
Um,
That's interesting.
When they fight the water.
Rasfin Jr. would have.
The water will fall upon our shields.
Shield!
Helvetia will drown before they fall.
Okay. It's ankle deep here, but the water is still
Yeah,
coming in.
making our way to the curtain wall.
Yeah.
Put the ladder up. I'm assuming how high is the wall on this side?
It's the same 40-foot high, and look at your ladder now, which didn't quite
Pretty
reach.
broken.
Yeah, pretty
It's not
broken.
gonna
You had to
reach.
balance on something else before.
Is there towers on this side?
There are towers on this side.
We got up via a tower, so let's just go there, get up to the wall naturally, and
Closest one, which is some distance from the big crowd.
Yeah, okay. You go for one a bit further away from the main wall. There are a whole bunch of people surging. As you look through the streets, you see there are people pushing over each other to try and get out. You see some people attacking each other. But you head towards the closest tower you see. Break down the door just like before.
Yeah.
Make your way up to the top.
As we go forward, though, I would say if we see any like children or anything with families, I would usher them to follow.
Okay. You don't see any children.
Okay.
What about
Soon
kittens?
as I'll let the others through.
Right.
What about your kittens?
I'll let the others through the door first.
Okay.
Go in and close the door behind me. Well, what remains of the door.
Okay. Make your way up to the top. You can see the main part of the plain now, on the outside of the city. The water situation in the main city area is clearly getting worse. The water has breached the outer southern wall now, and you, even from here you can see a couple of boats have tipped over sideways as they've gone over the wall into the city. You can just about see the top of the arena, and there's a boat that just spills over the top of that and drops into the cavity of the arena itself.
That would be glorious to see boats fighting.
The
would indeed.
The plain itself is dry land, at least on the cliffs at the right, but where the cliffs used to be, where the coastal path was, water's right up against the top now, making that like the shore. Water's lapping over the top of the cliffs. On the left-hand side, where it's all beaches, that area, all the farmland is flooded. There's a train of carts and horses moving north.
The Tower of Gar's north as well, isn't it?
Tower of Darius, Tarragora north,
Yeah,
and
'cause-
Briudor.
And then Tower of Gar, you go straight on. Tower of Darius, you split off
That's right.
east.
Sign of the road.
Yeah.
Climbing down.
Your group start to climb down. In short, you start to make your way through the land. Water slowly encroaches. You have no choice but to push further and further away from the city.
I would encourage to see if I can get any of the militia or Helvetian guards if we to go there.
I mean, militia and Helvetians are doing their best to help everybody. Where every time a wagon gets stuck, they're pushing it forward.
I would suggest to head towards the Tower of Gar to see if we can usher them there. That it's further inland, it's safe.
Okay.
Whereas last we heard of the Tower of Darius, it got kaboomed.
Your group starts moving north, merging with the city folk. And that's where we'll leave it tonight. You two, if you wish, may pluck another character out of the density. You are barred from playing a Dragonborn.
Silver Dragonborn called Oxocube.
You're barred
Okay.
from playing a Dragonborn. You can no longer play relatives of Kishan.
Is it only him who can't?
I'll tell your dad on you.
Can we all play relatives except you?
No food-based names, no animal-based names, no more Dragonborns. Expand your horizons, Kieran. Come on, you can do this.
I
Create a unique
I
character.
thought various humans were boring.
I'm a very
I'm a dwarf.
Is that the only race?
I was ready.
Pick's a halfling, right? As well.
What's your new character?
It was genuinely Oxocube with a K.
He showed me.
Okay. Let me put it this way, Kieran. You're not going to be invited to the next game.
I'll change his name.
And his race.
He didn't even
have-
ask you what race he was, because he
have
knows what race he
Tiefling,
is.
half orc, half elf, full elf, and you've got multiple full elves.
Multiple types of
That
dwarves,
just
multiple
means I've
types
got
of
multiple
halfling.
types of elves and dwarves to compete with for the most lovable one of the race.
All right.
You know the half orc? What does the other half have to be?
Centaur.
Well, unfortunately, the orc is still a mammal, and lizards don't. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Half-
All right.
Half orc, half elf.
So,
We'll come back to it.
Kieran's inability to create any unique characters aside.
I literally created a lovely, unique character and silly fireballed him in the past.
Well,
No,
you know,
hold on. Ask
Try
me about
again.
that unique character, the one that had no tongue, couldn't talk, and couldn't do any of his backstory.
all right. Okay. Put that aside. All right. So your group moves north with the townsfolk. Okay. If you wish to carry on with this, you can create another level 1 character to join in. But in this particular scenario, we'll pick up with this group heading north and the results of what's happened in town. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Thank you.
I would like
And
to
hopefully-
make a silver dragon ball. Like unrelated.
Quite high levels at the
I was tempted with a silver dragon ball.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Well,
My 12 is there.
I think we should go
I'm
to the
keeping
Tower of
her
Gar.
to one side.
If you're still watching at
My
home,
rogue
you can vote on
assassin.
punishments. I can give Kieran.
Malamir's not there now, though, is there?
No, so I'm probably going to watch it while Malamir's
Go back on Twitch,
because
you have a whole
my
line.
army share us all.
You had a caravan
Kieran
not that